Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hang on a second. It kind of seems like the line I'm using is having a little bit of disturbance, I guess. That's okay. It still look much more stable compared to when I use my my PC's internet. So at the moment, I think the internet that I used before is still struggling a little bit, but it has improved slightly. But I think it's probably because tonight's might have a little bit of problem, because even when I'm using my mobile right now, I'm suffering a little bit of connection issue, but not as bad as when I use my modem. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my mobile for a little bit, but you guys might suffer a little bit of delay, but whatever the case, let me go ahead and bring up the game real quick. All right. Hang on a second. Okay, whatever the case, let's get into the game first, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, actually. All right. All right. So yeah, has it really been a while though? I feel like I did one stream before last week. Oh, actually last week. Was it for the No Man's Sky, I think? Yeah, I think that probably might be it. I think the last stream that I did is probably for the expedition for the No Man's Sky. And I was supposed to do multiple stream during this week, because it is a pretty busy week, and what a week for Star Rail and Genshin. I'm not sure about the other games, but it has been an incredible week for Star Rail and Genshin. First, obviously Genshin, we have the new vision here, and as you can see, I'm at the new location. I did quite a bit of exploration actually. I think I'm only missing a couple of teleporters, particularly this one. This is underground, so I'm not really sure where do I go to in order to get this one, but I'm gonna guess it has something to do with the world quest, which I did a little bit actually, just because I accidentally trigger it once I was trying to get all the teleporter here. I did also accidentally start on my own the tribal quest, I think, for the Masters of Nightwind here. So the next step, I believe, is supposed to be at the town, but I'm trying to evade that, obviously. So yeah. And then you have the marketing drip finally for Genshin. Hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and see real quick. Because so far they have only drip market for Sitlali, but based on the info that I've got so far, I mean, I already have taken a look at it already. Let me see real quick. Interesting. Okay, so aside from Sitlali, so you are actually we are actually gonna get, wait, where's even the, wait, did they delete the marketing drip for Sitlali? Hang on a second. Let me double check. Wait, really? Okay, this is interesting. I'm pretty sure they did a marketing drip for Sitlali. And the crazy thing is, it's about the same time as for Starrail as well, because Starrail did a marketing drip for, what do you call it, Herta, as well as the new character, which probably gonna talk about a little bit after this, because that's what going on during this week. So yeah, they did a marketing drip for Sitlali, which apparently is missing unless I'm really blind. Here I'm trying to scroll through the Twitter page. That is interesting. I wonder if that is also because of the backlash, which I'm gonna talk about as well. So yeah, they actually did a marketing drip for Sitlali, and I was expecting them to drip market for miHoYo, but I'm guessing they are getting a backlash. So because what happened is, it is already confirmed that miHoYo is going to be on the next patch, because her kit is already released. And let's just say Hoyo is getting quite a backlash because of her kit. I think part of it is because she's going to be more of a on-field pyro DPS, which I'm actually quite disappointed actually, because I don't know, Arlecchino is already pretty broken. I don't see any reason for them to make another pyro DPS, and I'm not even sure if she is going to out DPS Arlecchino, to be honest, especially outside of Natlan. And
yep,
yeah, and let me double check. Okay, does Arlecchino even have like mechanics for Fontaine? She doesn't, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. I think she doesn't have the, what do you call it, Pneumoeusia. Yeah, she doesn't have it. But regardless though, Arlecchino is already pretty crazy on her own, and I have her at C2. And if miHoYo is going to be a pyro main DPS, I gotta be honest, guys, I think there's chances that I might actually be skipping miHoYo. Not that I'm not gonna pull for her at all. I will be pulling for her, but sometime later. And if there's gonna be another character that I'm gonna be pull, I would say Lali's kit seems to be pretty interesting actually. I'm still undecided, but I think it's already quite confirmed that I decided to skip miHoYo. Especially since there are rumors that Arlecchino is going to have a rerun on the next version, the same version as her. So I think I might be more interested to save up for Arlecchino's signature's weapon instead. And you know, because of that, and because of some videos of I have seen for a character, and because I've tried her myself, this is what I end up with, guys. There she is. There she is. You know, this is like the worst time for me to get a new character because let me show you guys real quick. This is how much more I got. See, I went from like 20 million, I think, from before I started to my plan to level up all of my character, and then went to this much. This is actually I actually went down this much since last week, I think. And then it's just like a constant process of going up and down just because I was trying to level her up. So I actually did more. I first rolled for her. I was already guaranteed. So I think that is pretty much why I decided to skip what do you call it? I decided to skip doing the summon on stream. So because I was already guaranteed anyway, and I was only like, my PT was already at 50. So I decided to just roll for her, and then I decided to do something crazy actually. Can you see this? So yeah, I gamble my way to try and get this. I think my PT was at 40, around 40 something. So I did get this at around, not basically it's still somewhere around soft PT around 70. Because weapon is hard PT is at 80, I believe. So I got this somewhere around 70. So basically somewhat similar situation when I got 5-star character on 80. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get this one, but I decided to continue and gamble my way through to try and get her C1, and I lost. I gotta admit, guys, I think my account here, my main account here, is cursed right now. I have been losing 50-50 every time ever since Florence banner. Like the last time, the last character that I pulled before, the last banner that I pulled for before Florence is Arlecchino. Basically, it's just a version away, right? So Arlecchino is on 4.6 and Florence is on 4.7. So I was so lucky with Arlecchino's banner. I believe I won 50-50 every time. So 3 times in a row basically, because I got her at C2. And then I lost 50-50 on Florence banner, and then of course I grind my way through, try to get her anyway, and managed to get that. And then I don't know who I was gunning for actually, but I saw that. Let me see what is the name. Character event wish. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that means I did pull on Yelan because based on the history, it says that character wish event 2. So I saw the date, and when I look at the banner history, it was during the Emily's banner. So basically phase 2 of version 4.8. So it was between Emily's and Yelan. So I think I did try to pull for Yelan, and I lost the 50-50, and I save up my guarantee basically at that time, supposedly to save for Mavuika, but then I end up rolling for Zelona, which I actually not regret, because she is actually a really good unit. So I would say that was worth it. And then I did try to get her C1, but I lost the 50-50, and that is when I was supposed to save that. I was at I think I kept pulling until 50, and since I didn't get her yet, so I decided to save instead, and supposed to save that for Mavuika, but then yeah, as you can see, I did end up rolling for her. And like I said, after, because I was guaranteed, so I did get her, and then I tried to get her C1 actually, because I saw how good her C1. I actually am trying to get her C2. I'll talk more about it. So I did lost the 50-50 again, trying to get her C1. So earlier today, I kind of fed up and just basically did something stupid and decided to buy some Genesis crystal. It's gonna be a painful few months trying to cover up for this purchase. So yeah, so I managed to actually get her C1, which is gonna be I've tried a little bit. The Night Soul blessing consumption does seems to have like a really good considerable drop. What, I'm not sure what does the other stuff do. Hang on. Now this one doesn't matter as much because I will still be using 3 different characters for 3 different elements, because that is going to help with this one. But it does give the option to use 2 elements instead. You know what, I haven't really thought actually what, but let me see real quick. I'm not sure whether there's a chance. I kind of want to see actually if I can just use 2. I want to see whether the 3rd bullet from the bottom is going to become an element or not. Because right now, because of C1, oh yeah, I forgot, that is what C1 do. So you get another elemental bullet. So usually I would get like the last 2 bullet is going to be animal, and then the remaining 4 is going to be something else based on element. But to my understanding here, if I each of those bullet, the 3 ones that needs to be converted, it needs to be from different element, if I'm not mistaken, if I want to get all 3 of them converted. At least that is from my understanding, but I could be mistaken, which I think I might want to try here. I want to see whether I could actually use 2. I could use just 2 element instead. Because if that is the case, I think that would be kind of cool. But let me see. Because if that is the case, I would say using Zilonen would be better, because she provide the shreds and she does have healing as well. Where is Zilonen? Yeah, there you go. Oh, my Zilonen is 70-80, okay. And 8. I have a lot of important character that I need to level up actually. So Zilonen is one of them, and obviously Chaska. And there's also the fact that her weapon is still under level. But I'm currently trying to, just to have like a good overall team, I need to level up my Aurora at least to level 60 first, and try to get all the Ascension here released, and as well try to get his skill up to a maximum as well. Oh, I do have enough. Okay, now I see why I was planning to level up this one. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I'm planning to level up both of this one. Not gonna lie, I really like Auroron's kit, to be honest. It's really simple, but it does seems kind of strong, especially, that is also one of the things that I'm quite grateful actually. I wouldn't say I'm quite lucky, but I'm gonna say that I'm somewhat lucky to manage to get him at C6 after trying to get C1 for Chaska. So yeah, let me go ahead and see Let me find some enemy real quick. I want to see whether I can still get 5 bullets of elemental, or is the third one going to be what do you call it? It's going to be Alright, so as I expected, it doesn't give you the third bullet. As you can see, there's like 6 bullet. Let me go ahead and use more. So there was like 6 bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is counted as like from the bottom because that is the first bullet that is going to be out. So the first 3 here at the bottom is the one that is converted based on the characters that you have. So because Zilonia is not one of the character that is reacted to with Chaska, so it ends up become Anemo instead. So what my the talents from Ascension give you the option, give you the chances to convert the 4th one, which is from the top here, the 3 bullet. So that one, and my C1 is actually the one that convert the second one on the top. So because of that, it becomes 5 bullets. Now normally at C0, the chances of converting the 4th bullet here, the basically the third from the top, is not 100% because I only have 2, so it is like 2/3 chances to becomes converted. But because of my C1, it becomes 100%. So what happened here is that my team comp here keeps the 4th bullet, basically 4 bullet, but I am missing 1 bullet. So I'm not sure whether getting the elemental shred from Zilonen is worth it or not. I think I'm gonna do some damage testing later, but right now the main source of her damage is actually from the elemental bullet, basically the bullets that have been converted into different element. So I would say for now it kind of makes more sense to use other character instead. So you guys might be like questioning, and it has and if I remember correctly, it has to be from different element as well. Let me go ahead and try actually, you know. I kind of wanna, yeah, because I kind of mistaken it a little bit, and I think I kind of wanna try it and see. Oh, actually no. Okay, I might have made a wrong assumption actually. Okay, I was under the impression that the third one, the chances for it will only be converted if you use what do you call it? If you use a different element. So apparently, as long as you have 3 characters who use different element, that will be, I think it might have something to do with the chances probably. Let me go ahead and see. For each type to trigger, let me read this one real quick. When elemental skill is being charged, if there are party members who meet the elemental conversion type requirement, gain the following: 33, 66, and 100% chance for each type to trigger Spirit Binding Conversion and costed Shadow Shell Hunt load into cylinder to be randomly. So right now it doesn't matter it doesn't matter whether it needs to be different element or not, as long as it is within the reaction. I think I don't remember which content creator that did it. I really like the terminology that he used. He called it the patch element, basically pyro, electro, cryo, and hydro. So as long as you use all of those bullets, I guess it doesn't matter. This is interesting because if I want to just have one types of reaction, which is right now is overload, so I can just use two character from one element. Let me see. I'm trying to think of whose character. Right now, I think it is much more better to use Bennett just to boost her attack. And it's gonna be like really useful because he's gonna provide both him and Maitoma is going to provide energy for each other. So they are probably gonna have like 100% uptime for their burst, which is gonna be really useful. But if I use Electro, that is gonna like keep the 100% uptime for Auroron as well. But then again, my Auroron does have like a really crazy amount of ER, and there's also the fact that his constellation does give a little bit of ER back. That's and then you add to that his his energy requirement is not really that high as well, 60 only. Okay, let me read some more into this. Each elemental type will grant Chaska monster or spirit radiant shadow. Each elemental type Chaska. So this is the reason why you want to have different one, but this is also the reason why I think this is the reason why I am trying to get what do you call it, trying to get C2, because C2 is going to like bring you to one stack, so you only have to get 2 stacks in order to get the full here. So technically, if I am at C2, I can still use 2 elements only in order to maximize the damage. Will grant Chaska 1 stack of Spirit of the Radiant Shadow, increasing the damage of Shiny Shadow Shot. Shiny Shadow Shot is this one, right? Yeah. Shining 1 stack of Radiant. This effect lasts until the current multi-target fires end. Max 3 stack. Yeah, so basically this is the one. So the difference between 2 stack and 3 stack, you can see here, is really huge, 30%. So that's why. And its damage increase, which is really huge. So I'm gonna go back to Kokomi here now. In case you guys are wondering what is my current team here, so you see the reason why I'm not a fan of using Furina is actually because I'm much more comfortable using Furina whenever Bailu is available to be included. Now, because Dendro is not one of the reaction possible for Chaska, so I have to use other healer. And Bennett, only as powerful as Bennett is, he is only heal using burst, and he is only able to heal active character. I mean, that is still the same with Kokomi as well, but having Kokomi here, so I don't have to use other, what do you call it, Hydro character. I don't have to use Furina, which means I won't have a HP drain. Now, one of the reasons why I really like Chaska is because simply because her flying through battle is actually kind of makes it hard for enemy in general to hit her, and not only because she is flying, because she is also like her default movement speed when she is flying is also really fast, so you can just like keep shooting while moving around. Basically it's like playing shooter games basically, so you can't just like shoot your enemy while ADS and while moving as well, so kind of like that actually. So that's one of the reasons why I really like her, because I'm not a fan of using team composition without barrier. If you guys have watched my gameplay throughout all of Genshin, so I pretty much always gotta have at least one shielder, and that is also one of the reasons why I barely use what do you call it, I barely use, what was that thing called again, Ayaka's team, and that is one of them. And you know what, talking about the next version 5.3, since I said that I might be skipping Mavuika, I think it's pretty much confirmed. If there is another thing that I want to do on that version, is actually to try and pull for Siglali, because I already take a look at her kit and she's going to be a shielder, and if I have her, it's not only that I can bring her to my team here, because cryo is can be reacted with, is one of the reaction that one of the element that can be covered by Chaska, but it's also going to help with my team comp for Ayaka. I could replace the cryo, the second cryo character, which currently I'm using Ganyu, and replace it with Ayaka instead. Yeah, that is pretty much the case. Okay, I think that is enough rambling, I guess. Oh yeah, I have only been talking about what do you call it, Genshin. This week is not only super duper good for Genshin, but it is also for Star Rail as well, because we got the marketing drip for the 5-star Herta, and then we got the marketing drip for the new character Aglaya, I believe that is how you pronounce her. So I was supposed to do a live stream for it, but I've been quite busy as well this week, so that was one of the reasons why I was able to do this Archon quest when it was released, as well as why I couldn't do the live stream for the special program as well. But I kind of regret actually not doing it. I swear I could have just like do the stream for that, just for that special program only, because it was a really good special program, and they gave a tease for the upcoming new expansion for 3.0, and gosh, I am worried for my wallet actually, because there's a lot of character that I really want to. So apparently I didn't play Honkai Impact, but I am aware of some of the character based on design only, but it's not like I really know the story. So I'm aware of who Kevin is. So I was kind of surprised when I saw his character pop up on the screen. I was like, what the heck? Isn't that Kevin? Because I think a lot of people, Honkai impacted content creator, talk a lot about him in like a good way, like he is him, you know. So that kind of makes me hype up. I think he is the one character that I really need to save. I want to play safe and just try to save up for him. Now as for the next patch, for 2.7, I made a decision. It's a tough decision actually. I think I made a decision to get trying to get E1 Tingyun, but I'm not sure whether I will be able to. Now, one thing for sure, I think I'm somewhat guaranteed to get her, regardless of whether I win or lose the 50-50. But should I win the 50-50 for the first time, for the first one, I might, and if I'm lucky enough to win the next 50-50 as well, I think I might have a chance to get E1, and that's gonna make like a lot of improvement for my super break team, So the only thing is lacking is trying to get E2 for what do you call it, Run Me, as well as getting the signature Lycoon for Tingyun, but it's not. It doesn't really matter that as much as getting her E1, I think, because E1 is going to give another 50% weakness break efficiency. Ruan Me already gave that, so you add that with Tingyun, and then Firefly's innate weakness break efficiency in her ultimate form is already like really crazy, so you can pretty much guess how fast I'm going to break the enemy, to be honest. And there's also the fact that Tingyun's ultimate is going to be like it's going to be AoE to all enemy and ignoring their weakness type as well, so it's gonna be really crazy actually. So I'm really looking forward to that. And because of my decision to try and get as many copy as possible for Tingyun, so that might actually compromise my my desire to try and get her Ta. So I'm not sure if I'm able to get her, but regardless, I will try to get her on her rerun if I fail to get her on the 3.0 banner, because I do want to collect. Emanator for me is kind of like an Archon in Genshin, so I kind of want to collect all of them. So it's kind of like a big deal. But you know what? I think that's pretty much going to be it for basically catching up on what has happened. Oh yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and gun for her C2. Let me try and read again. She takes the field, she will obtain 1 stack of Spirit of Radiant from... Yep. When Shining Shadow Hunt Shell from Spirit Rain, okay. His opponent, they will do AoE element. Yeah, this is also the reason why as well, because currently her kit is actually single target. Now it is still pretty strong to try and kill group because each of the damage is still quite strong, but C2 here allowing it to become AoE damage is, I think, is really going to be a lot of improvement. Wait, I'm not sure about this one. So does that mean her attack is going to become quadruple? Because if that is the case, that is going to be like really crazy. You know what? I think I want to like... I think I'm really going to try hard on getting her C2. Okay, so you know what? Okay, so as you can see, there's 15 days left. So basically 2 weeks. And let's say in the events that I did manage to get, I might actually lose the 50-50. So I need to farm like up to 160 pull, which is a lot. But I think it's still somewhat possible. but I really have to dedicate to the game, like clearing all of the stuff here. Probably Natlan for the first priority because of the events here that you can get from both of this one. I'm almost complete for this one. There's only one more left, and as you can see, I'm at 72, so that's like barely 8% left in order to get the last one. So I need to get like amount up to 100% in order, not 100%, 160 pulls in order to guarantee a C2. But I'm hoping, I'm not quite confident. I'm quite confident that I can get up to 80 within those 15 days. But I'm gonna try my best. But in order to somewhat ensure that I can get as much wish as possible, then I think I would have no choice but to slow down on my stream a little bit. So Star Rail's new update is going to be coming out next well, tomorrow is the start of next week, so you could say like within almost 2 weeks. So basically the weeks that this is going to come, I think, or maybe another one after that. I'm not sure how I'm planning to do that as well. I might be delaying Star Rail content until the very last day, or until I have done the pulls for her. I think if there is one stream that I would do, it's probably going to be because of her tribal quest. Let me see if there is, yeah. So there's 15 days as well. So if there is anything, I think this, if there's a stream that I'm going to do within 2 weeks, it's probably going to be for this case, simply to get this 60 here. Oh, you know what? 30, that is gonna save me a lot of time actually. Because right now, I'm already at 70, 80, so the next one would require 60, I believe. Yep. You know what? Doing it early might actually be somewhat good actually. I might be down to do her. Yeah, I think I might be down to do her character tribal quest maybe within this week. You know what? I'm gonna do that, but I'm not sure yet what day. I'll just set it up when I am ready to do it, because that's gonna be really helpful, because not only of the primo gems, and then you get the material, and then this one as well. So because this one is quite a hassle to get as well, so I guess this is gonna be really helpful. Wait, is she using this material as well? That is gonna be like really painful, because I think Archon is using the same one as well. No? Yeah. Right, that's okay. Alright, you know what? I think that is enough rambling. If there's one thing left that I want to say, I guess it's just that I have unlocked the bounties and requests for this one, because I'm not able to touch the, what do you call it, the bounty statue for this one, because of the quest initiation is over here, which I'm probably going to do, because as you can see, I already complete some of it. I think this is related to the exploration. How much is my exploration? 40. So I got 2 already, so I just need to do a little bit more in order to get 60, in order to unlock her, what do you call it, the bounties and requests for her clan. So yeah, hang on. So let's go ahead and start the quest. Ah. Let me try and interact with this thing first. Ah, shit.
コーチ、荷物は全部運んだよ。次は何すればいい？
Coach.
お疲れ。少し
Can I have
休んだ
some
ら
coffee real
作
quick?
業を始めるぞ。二人は北側の家屋を修理してくれ。あんたたちは西側の道路を頼む。来る途中踏むと板がギーギー鳴ってた。道全体を補強する必要がありそうだ。
了解。ならまずは箱を持ってこう。
手を貸そうか？結構重いだろう。
I'm not really sure what to expect from this quest because we saw in the trailer that, and even during the special program, that it seems to be like, just as my title said, this is kind of like recovering from the war. But we did saw a little bit, a glimpse of Capitano, so I'm not sure what the story is going to be related to him. I don't think it's going to be related to Archon Natlan because that is, I think, supposed to be tied into the world quest, but who knows? Let's go ahead and
待
see.
て、心配無用だ。この筋肉は飾りじゃないからな。見ろ、この完璧なライン。これ式の荷物、片手で持ち上げられるさ。
ならいいけど、明日全身筋肉痛になって荷車の中で泣きながらうめく姿を見せないでくれよ。
よーく見てろ。目ん玉飛び出させてやっからよ。どっこいしょっと。
Back pain.
腰が。
Dude, how old are you?
初心者は痛い思いをしながら成長してくもんだ。そいつを休ませてやってくれ。あと薬も塗ってやるんだ。
You alright, bro?
怪我を増やさないためにも数日は安静にしておけ。次から無理は禁物だぞ。しっかり治してからまた手伝いに来てくれ。
Hang on a second. Just want to make sure everything is good. Alright.
面目ない。まだトレーニングが足らなかったか。
労働と運動は別物だ。そのうち違いがわかるさ。他に手が空いてるやつはいるか？ムトタ族長のところに支援に行く。イアンさん、旅人にパイモン？あんたたちも来たんだな。
I'm gonna guess the next version is when we are gonna get the location for her tribe. Because you know what, that is also something to talk about, whether the next patch is really going to be the finale or not. miHoYo could be cooking something up and decided to lengthen the full Archon quest, which is gonna be good if they did it right, but I don't know, because I feel like one act to finalize the remaining story feel like kinda short, I think, because it's going to be like a finale here where we're going to battle with the Abyss. We're going to go to the Abyss to fight with them directly. I could still see that all of that going to be resolved within one act if they decided to go with Fontaine's way, where the finale, the Act 5, is a very long Archon quest, which is possible for this one as well. But aside from that, I'm not sure how they're going to follow through with the story actually.
ここで会えるなんて、オイラたちもびっくりだぞ。火薬のああ、北条の国の被害は大したことなかったから、復旧作業もあらかた片付いてな。ただ、火薬の集いはひどい状況だって聞いて、手伝いに来たんだ。それと来る途中、 ちょうどうちの部族のキャラバンにあったから連れてきた。こいつらは私の教え子でもあるんだ。
Students?
あれ言ってなかったか？プロのトレーナーなんだよ、私。教え子たちの食事やトレーニングの指導を主にしてる。もしスポーツに興味があるなら何でも聞いてくれ。ま、その話は置いといて、
Do it to Paimon ね。
私たちが火翼の集いに着いた時、族長に頼み事があるって言われたんだ。これから時間あるか？見ての通り、さっきのアクシデントで手が足りないんだ。
オイラたちも一緒に行くぞ。もともと手伝いに来たわけだしな。
助かる。じゃ、早速向かおう。
All fire fuels the flame. Oh yeah, I need 3 more. Just the right time, I guess. But let me go ahead and unlock this one. So just need 1 more 100. Technically, I could do like 1 act of the tribal quest actually. Usually it is like really it's like really short for the first 2 acts. But I guess I could just like, oh, you know what? Since I decided to go ahead and farm Primo gems, so I guess it kind of makes more sense for me just to go ahead and clear the exploration. Yeah, you know what? That is true. Wait, did I buy? No, not yet. Still kind of guaranteed. Okay, so there's one up there. Oh shit. There you go. Alright. So technically, if I did get Sid Lali, I could technically bench him out and replace him with Sid Lali, and because Sid Lali is a shielder, I could use like some other character, for example maybe Raiden or even Fisher, and another one for I'm not sure, maybe Pyro. Yeah, Pyro kind of makes more sense. So it's going to be Overload, Melt, and Superconduct, I guess. But since Sid Lali is going to be a shielder, so then it doesn't benefit if I use Toma. But you know what? It kind of goes back to what I said earlier. If I did get C2 Chaska, then I can go ahead and use 2 element instead of 3. And I think I can just replace Kokomi with Bennett. So then I would have a healer. Oh, then if I use Sid Lali, then I could do a melt team. That could work, but we kind of have to see how it goes. But that is going to be like next version, so it's still a long way to go. All right, Chief Mutota. Where is he actually? Let's just teleport. So this is the chief for Flower Feather. Now that you think about it, so Flower Feather clan is the one that used this cowboy hat. And if you guys remember, during Act 2, when Mavuika is having those flashback things, so there is one character who is like very aggressive towards her, and that person wears these types of hat. So I'm gonna guess then that person is from this clan then.
おお、イアンサ。そちらは旅人とパイモンだね。噂は金がね。君たちも来てくれて少し安心したよ。
Dang, dude is full of scars.
早速本題に入ろう。後ろにいるのは火翼の集いの戦士たちだよな。みんな一体。
寒い。デュアルテ。
Oh, we saw in the trailer that the traveler is healing, is absorbing some of the abyss, right? Is this the one?
沈んでいく。それにこの辺りを
Oh,
何かが
wow.
泳いでるみたいだ。
Is this what happened to people who's being affected by the abyss?
どういうことだ？横になってるのになんか溺れてるみたいだな。
Oh no.
アビスが来るわ。この目は手のひらに、手は胃の中に、胃の中には
That
無
is
数の歯
creepy.
が生えている。
That is really creepy.
あなたたちを食べ尽くしたら、次は私の番。
何言ってんだよ。アビスなんて来てないぞ。
What's wrong with you now?
そいつらいつ入ってきたんだ。
はあ、見ての通りみんなひどく精神をやられている。あの対戦の後彼らは行方不明になっていたんだ。先日やっと見つけたと思ったらどうもおかしな状態になっていてな。
What could have caused
彼
this?
らを見つけた時アビスの気流に侵食された地に倒れていた。 そのそばには犠牲になった戦友もな。相当ひどい目にあったんだろう。以前名園の主の族長から聞いた話によれば、強いアビスの力に突然触れると体だけでなく精神にも異常をきたすそうだ。グーシートースがあまりに強大だったこともあり、過去に例を見ないほどの規模で異常を引き起こしたのかもしれん。
グーシートース？
少し前まで空にとどまっていたあのアビスの魔物のことだ。アビスの不滅種グーシートース。古くからそう呼ばれている。
Oh, the thing that caused the war, the one that Mavuika destroyed.
あの黒くてでっかい球体のことか？オイラたちが撃退したやつだろ？
ああ、あれによる脅威はなくなったが、戦士たちに残された傷はまだ癒えていない。ここ数日文献を一通り調べたが、これといった解決策は見つからなくてね。
I wonder if the world boss is actually like a remnant of the remaining of that monster.
数百年前には特効薬を作れる人もいたらしいが、その作り方は失われてしまっている。
I could try to help.
あ、そういえばお前はアビスを浄化できたよな。こいつらを助けてやれるかもしれないぞ。
Interesting, because before this we didn't saw the abyss power surrounding them. Does it work?
そんな。
Yeah, because it's already affected them. Kind of like how QQ is already like dying because of the exposure that she got. So the damage has already been done. We can cure the sickness, but the damage to the body and mental have been done already.
ありがとう。どうやらアビスの力を完全に取り除いても精神的なダメージはそう簡単に癒えないようだ。
じゃあどうすればいい？この先ずっと治らないのか？
姉ちゃん、しっかりしてよ。僕を一人にしないで。
どうにかならないのか？グーシートースに勝って
Sweet
戦士たちも生きてるっていうのに、狂ってく姿をただ見てるしかないなんて。
もちろんこのまま見てるつもりはないぞ。
何か方法が？
一つずつ解決してこう。まず戦士たちをここから出してやるんだ。こんなところに詰め込まれてたらどんどん空気が重くなってくだけだろ。こいつらにとって居心地のいい場所に行ってもらう。 そしたら私と旅人
The
パイモン
character.
で話してみる。
I think they mistranslated this a little bit. I think it's supposed to be the traveler. So by right they changed it to the is supposed to be missing here.
でも
本当に大丈夫だろうか。
不安があるのもわかる。でも現状他にいい案もないだろう。うまくいくかいかないかはやってみないとわからないぞ。ほらぼーっとしてないで道を開けて、こいつらを自由にしてやるんだ。付き添いは必要だけどあんまり近づかないこと。行き先さえわかれば十分だ。
Following Ian-san's comment, the crowd dispersed.
じゃあ私たちもそろそろ出発するぞ。さっき言った通りあいつらと1対1で話してみるんだ。あんま楽観視できる状況じゃないけどきっと治る。これまでだって何度も困難を乗り越えてきたんだし、今回もなんとかなるさ。よし行こうぜ。さてと、さっき寒いって言ってた人がいただろう。覚えてるか？
Mm-hmm.
地面の上で溺れるなんて普通はないことだし、まずはそいつに会ってみよう。
By the way, we still haven't got any info on the character, the 5-star character who is going to be on the standard banner. You know what will be crazy if miHoYo is actually going to be the one who is going to enter into the standard banner. I did a little bit of single pull just to try get some star glitter earlier, and I think I'm like at the very edge of getting a 5-star, so I really want to save my wish actually for the standard banner. I don't want to pull for anything anymore. Let me double check real quick. So yeah, already 73, so that's pretty close already. So just like a few single pull will get me a 5-star. So I'm gonna start I'm gonna stop pulling on this banner. Talk to the first victim. Oh yeah, those 30% decrease in consumption does really works well. Yeah, I could notice the difference because her basically her stamina runs out like really fast before this, but those 30% that might not seem that much, but I could actually felt the difference like a lot, so it was worth it. You good there?
いたいた。私の声は聞こえるか？
暗い。寒い。帰りたい。
Aren't you home right now?
わかった。
Is this not your
すぐ
house?
連れて帰るから少し待ってろ。北条の国から持ってきた支援物資の中に薪があったはず。火を起こしたら何か変わるかもしれない。なんで暗くて濡れてて寒い時は火を囲むのが一番だろ。
True.
体が温まればこいつの見てる世界にも変化が起きるかもしれない。薪を取ってくるからここでちょっと待っててくれ。
Ooh, talking about fireworks though, let's talk about woods. I'm really thankful to the improvement that they did with the device. That the device that lets the gadget that lets you collect woods in your surrounding. They decreased the cooldown from 15 seconds to 5 seconds, which is a lot actually. And it kind of makes collecting wood a lot easier.
光？あれ、水の中になんで光が？
本当に反応があった
誰かいるのか。助けてくれ。いや、近づくな。ここは水が深い。来るのは無理だ。
心配すんな。流星の衆の友達を連れてきてる。こいつらの泳ぎはあんたもよく知ってるだろ。
俺のことは構うな。早く。ドゥアルテ。
ダメだ、またさっきの状態に戻ったぞ。
焚き火だけじゃ足りないみたいだな。さっきもドゥアルテって名前を呼んでたし、何かいいヒントになるかもしれない。この辺りで話を聞いてみよう。
Alright.
どんどん沈んでいく。
Buff.
あいつは少し良くなったか？
Not yet.
いろいろ試してるところだ。一つ聞きたいんだけど、ドゥアルテって名前を聞いたことあるか？
It's probably a person that died during the
ドア
war.
ルテ？ああ、知ってるよ。アトコと一緒に育った竜の名前だ。
Sorry,
アトコは小さい頃溺れたことがあってな。その時あいつを助けたのがドゥアルテだった。
did it die?
水中深くまで潜ってアトコの背中を押しながら陸地に戻ったんだ。気を失うまでな。幸い人も竜も死なずに済んだよ。
Is it one of those birds?
そうなのか。じゃあもしその子を連れてけば。
いや残念だけどあの子はもういない。
4 years ago.
4年前のアビスの襲撃で
So it's not
負傷した戦
recent.
士を乗せて前線から撤退する途中襲われてしまったんだ。
Maybe we don't need the real Duarte. What did Duarte look like?
え、どういうことだ？
Oh yeah, this is also something new that they included as well. So you don't really have to use your mouse anymore. You can pretty much just use your keyboard for the dialogues,
なるほど。
which is actually really helpful.
確かに見た目だけで言えば
I need
特に目立った
to
特
get
徴は
used
あの
to
子
it
にない。
actually.
普
You
通
see,
の
as you
ク
can
リュウと
see,
大して変わらなかった。
as you can see, there's a prompt for using left button as well. And when there is an option, you can use W and S in order to navigate up and down as well, which is really helpful if you if you go through like story quests and even Archon quests, because a lot of the time it's just talking. You just need to impersonate him.
その顔、何か思いついたみたいだな。
Oh yeah, because we can in duel, right?
じゃあ行動開始だ。いろいろ教えてくれてありがとな。なんとかしてあんたの友達を助けてみせるぞ。
気にしないでくれ。頼んだよ。
Bring a Cucusaurus. That's the name of the flying saurian. Why do I have to bring like the one furthest away though? This one? Bring. Why is it? Oh, why specifically this one though? That is weird. Let me go ahead and get this one. That is a really beautiful view. You know what? We saw this place in the trailer, but one thing we didn't saw is this place here. I did went through this area. I basically just used Furina to walk through it. So far I haven't found any teleporter yet. I think this might be the first world quest that I want to do first, just to try and clear the fog and maybe try and get a teleporter if there is. So yeah. So it's just specifically to in duel. Why don't we just use that, to be honest? That is weird. It's okay. It's below here, right? Cool.
戻ったぞ。気分はどうだ？
トゥアルテ。なんでここに？助けに来てくれたのか。
うまくいったな。
次はどうする？
Tap his head with your claw. Push him lightly from behind. Hmm.
あの時もこんな風に俺を水から押し上げてくれたよな。10年以上経ってまたお前に助けられるとは。ありがとな、見つけてくれて。ところでどうやってこんな深いところまで来たんだ？上に戻ったらちゃんと礼をしないと。昔みたいに大盛りのブレイズミートシチューを買ってきて一緒に腹いっぱい食おう。もうすぐ水面だ。集落じゃお前が死んだっていう人もいるが俺は信じちゃいない。俺が守ってやる、どんなことがあってもな。
What's wrong?
いや、俺はお前を。
まずい、疑い始めてるぞ。
Slam him hard.
ドゥアルテ。いや、お前はドゥアルテじゃない。
Does it matter? Does it have to be him?
あれ、なんで俺こんなところにいるんだ？お前たちは。あとか。イスカリ？一体どうなってる？確かアビスと戦ってた時に溺れてデュアルテにそっくりな子に助けられたはずなのに、なんで？
You explain the situation to Otoko.
そうか、そんなことに。迷惑をかけてすまなかった。
あんたのせいじゃないさ。私が言うのも違うかもしれないけど、あんま自分を責めないでいいと思うぞ。今回のこともデュアルテのこともな。
ああ、お気遣いありがとう。
じゃあゆっくり休んどけ。彼のことは頼んだぞ。どうやらみんなを元に戻す鍵は心の奥底で大切にしてるものにあるみたいだ
What the
な。
fuck was that?
彼らにとってそれは最後の種火なんだろう。今回の経験を生かせば次はもっとスムーズにいくはずだ。
What was that sound just now?
肩の力を抜いて頑張ってこい。
It's like someone was screaming their lungs out. What the heck?
そうだ、戦いはどうなった？あのしぶといアビスの魔物どもは。
心配するな、もう大丈夫だ。
よかった。
Okay, the next one over there. Oops, wrong one. Oh, this is the woman.
食べられる、食べられる。
Eat you? Wow, that is tough.
クーシートースは倒した。怖がる必要なんてない。あんたを傷つける者はもういないんだ。
違う、あれは必ずまた戻ってくるわ。 誰にも止められない。そうよ、アビスを止められる人なんていないの。みんな食べられてしまうんだわ。でもあれの胃袋の中で再会するのも悪くなさそうね。
Girl, what did you saw that made you think like that?
気のせいかな。さっきのやつよりもこっちの方が重症っぽいぞ。一応会話はできてるけど内容はめちゃくちゃだし、なんだかすごく怯えてる。
怯えてる。ああ、アビスとの戦いで生まれた恐怖か。それともアトコみたいに心の奥底にあった恐怖がアビスによって膨れ上がったのか。さっきと同じように彼女の過去のことをこの辺りで聞いてみよう。
いやんさ、アトコが元に戻ったそうだな。さすがだよ。もし人手が必要なら何人か回せるが。
ムトタ族長、ちょうどよかった。コチッタについてちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだ。
Explain what you did to cure auto quest.
なるほど。君たちの考えは一理ある。戦士たちが精神異常に陥っているのは確かに心の奥底にある焦燥や恐怖と関係しているのだろう。コチッタは自分の過去が話されることを嫌っていたが、状況が状況だ。ここは私が悪役を買って出よう。イアンさ、戦士になるために生まれてきた人がこの世にはいると思うか？
No.
いるだろうな。教え子の指導をしてるとき、このスポーツをするために生まれてきた人だって感じること
Oh,
が
in that
たま
sense,
にあ
then
るし。
yes, I can understand.
じゃあ生まれながらにして戦士に向いていない人はいると思うかい？
And she's one of them, and she got trauma because of it, I
ど
guess.
ういう意味だそれ。
コチッタは子供の頃アビスとの戦いで両親を亡くした。当時コチッタはまだ11か12、弟はやっと物心がつくかつかないかの年頃だった。燃え盛る火の中、両親が血の海に倒れるのを
Oh, wow.
二人はその目で見たんだ。それからコチッタは訓練に励んだが、アビスの魔物と戦うことを踏み切れずにいた。兄弟二人とも極めて重いトラウマを抱え、どうしても克服できなかったんだ。
あれ？でもコチッタは戦場に行ったんだよな。外で倒れてるところを見つけたって。
Probably she passed out and not because she was injured.
ああ、彼女が変わったのは数年前。あの日と似たような夜、アビスが部族を襲った時のことだよ。他の戦士が駆けつけた時、コチッタは震える手で武器を握りしめ、丸くうずくまる弟をかばっていた。もう目の前の魔物は倒れているのに、それには見向きもせず、ただこう繰り返していたそうだ。クアリーは私の最後の家族よ、必ず守ってあげるからとね。
She is not fit for battle, but she is somewhat forced to battle because of the
その日
abyss.
から彼女はまるで別人のようにアビスと絶えず戦い、頼もしい戦士へと成長していった。トラウマを克服したとみんな喜んでいたが、今思い返せば彼女はただ心の奥底に恐怖を押し込んだだけだったのかもしれない。
Yep, she buried it within her because she wants to protect her brother. Dang, that is like really dark, but at the same time really, how to say, beautiful at the same time, I guess, if you want to call
ア
it.
ビスへの恐怖に打ち勝てなければ、また家族を失う苦痛を味わうことになる。
Yep, but it
So
doesn't
what
change the fact that she's still afraid of it.
家族を失う恐怖がアビスの恐怖を上回り、彼女を強くしたように見せた。けど子供の頃に経験したその夜のことを彼女は一度たりとも忘れてなかったんだな。そして今回ずっと抑え込んできた感情がアビスによってあらわになったと。
何かいい方法はないのか？
I'm not really sure, other than like hypnotizing her and try to make her forget about this memory. I'm not really sure what else we can do, to
こ
be
りゃ
honest.
難題だな。何かしらのきっかけがないと。
クアリー、
クアリー、なんで武器なんか持ってるの？姉ちゃんを傷つけた魔物はどこ？
Dang.
絶対に許さない。今度こそ僕が姉ちゃんを守ってやる。
落ち着くんだクアリー。魔物はもう。
何があっても姉ちゃんを守るんだ。これ以上姉ちゃんが悲しむのは見たくない。だって僕の最後の家族なんだから。家族？
ムトタ族長、待った。コチッタが反応したぞ。
クアリーが戦場に行けばアビスに食べられちゃう。いや、絶対にダメ。すぐ止めないと。でも私には無理。アビスに勝てる人なんていないもの。お父さんとお母さんですら。
The abyss isn't indestructible.
私はただの臆病者よ。戦士なんかじゃない。でもクアリーを守ってあげないと。一体どうすればいいの？
Just play defensive. Do not go onto the battlefield. Let us do the job and finish this battle instead. Put your trust in the Archon and us.
姉ちゃん、
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
もう一度試す。
なるほど。戦う意志は取り戻したけど、心に根付いたアビスへの恐怖が邪魔してくるってことは、もう一度自分の手でアビスの魔物を倒せば、アビスなんてそこまで強くないってことに気づくはずだ。私たちがいれば怪我をしないよう見守ってやれるし、試す価値はあると思う。けどアビスの魔物はどこに？
北の山に行けばまだいるかもしれない。アビスを撃退した後、一部の魔物がそっちに逃げたんで、専門部隊を派遣して対処しているところなんだ。
Children of isn't the I believe the world boss, the new world boss, the abyss world boss is exactly at the north of the village of the tribe
大
here.
半の脅威は片付いたが、きっと取り逃がした魔物もいるだろう。
よし、早速行ってみよう。こちった、歩けそうか？
もう逃げ道はないわ。たとえアビスの魔物に飲み込まれようとも、僕も一緒に行かせて。姉ちゃん一人で恐怖と向き合わせるなんてことさせない。
わかった。しっかりついてくるんだぞ。
Where exactly? Search for meanings. I wanna see as well. What is the name? Oh, Tenebrous Papula. Okay, so. Let's just teleport. Wait, isn't that? Oh, it's below. Okay, never mind.
飛ぶか、行くぞ。
What the heck?
見つけた。こいつらにしよう。
Oh, Reef Hounds. That is interesting. Is it just going to be her battling?
大丈夫か、こちった。無理するなよ。安心させるために、まずは私たちで魔物をボコボコにするか。あ、いや、あんまいい方法じゃないな。近くで見守りながら、必要な時だけ手を貸すか。
見つけた。あの夜の魔物たちだわ。
Oh, Reef Hounds are the one who killed her
子供
parents.
の頃、お父さんとお母さんは何でもできる人だと思ってた。強くて優しくて世界で一番すごい人だって。でも炎の光が闇を切り裂い
Oh,
たあの
that
夜、
one.
二人は目の前で倒れた。今も鮮明に覚えてる。木が倒れる時の砂ぼこり、弟の泣き声、立ち込める生臭さ、すべて脳裏に刻まれてる。早く逃げてと言ってくれた二人の目には 恐怖が浮かんでた。あの日から逃げるという言葉がずっと私につきまとってる。でもあの時お父さんとお母さんはどうして逃げなかったんだろう。それはきっと頑張れ姉ちゃん、後ろに家族がいたから。だから何があっても引くわけにはいかなかったのよ。
We're going to fight them? I'll help you
家
heal!
族には
オイラたちも手を貸そう。
今だ。大丈夫、できるわ。やらないと。来
Bam!
なさい。
炎の盾。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
It's almost dead. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Okay.
どこに行ったの？隠れたのかしら。
They're not coming back.
ああ、さっきは見事な一撃だったぞ。魔物たちがポコスカ吹き飛んでた。
私が？でも相手は山みたいに巨大なのよ。目だってたくさんあるし、見たもの全てを飲み込むのに。あれ、私何言ってるんだろう。アビスの魔物ってそこまで恐ろしかったかしら。これまで何度も倒してきた相手なのに。
正気に戻ったみたいだぞ。
さっきまで一体。
Explain the situation.
みっともない姿を見せちゃってごめんなさい。
I guess in a way you could say that she, when that time when she protected her brother, she did somewhat overcame her trauma, but it's not like that trauma is like completely has vanished. It has become like, you know, kind of like a sickness, like when the virus is like has been completely nullified, but it's not like the sickness is completely out. It's still there, but only on like a minimal level, something like that. But or you could say kind of like a fire, where let's say you put out a fire, the heat is still there. So unless you completely like eliminate the heat, so there are chances where fire will reignite and it's going to spread again, something like that. If I want to give an example. So because of the how bad the situation is during the war on Act 4, it kinda reignite those heat again into a fire, I guess, if I want to give an example again. So it kind of resurfaced her trauma that she have overcame again, because it was an overwhelming situation during Act 4. So because of that overwhelming situation, it kind of brought back that trauma to the surface. So I guess in a way what we did here is to kind of put her back in a situation similar to when she overcame it for the first time.
私ね、恐怖や迷いを知らない戦士たちがずっと羨ましかったの。ここ数年でやっと自分も強くなれた気がしたけど、結局
無理をしすぎるのは逆効果だぞ。休まずにトレーニングしたら体が壊れるのと同じでな。
Exactly.
誰にだって休憩は必要だ。それにこれからは一人で背負う必要もない。
Remember, no one's fight alone.
姉ちゃんだって魔物が怖いのに、それでもずっと守ってくれた。だから僕、もっともっと強くなって姉ちゃんの力になりたい。そう？じゃ、早く大きくならないとね。ありがとう、 あなたたちのおかげで自分を取り戻すことができたわ。
You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of the first act for Inazuma. Isn't that what we do as well? We try to recover, we try to solve the problem for those 3 people who got their visions taken away.
ただ力が抜けちゃって歩いて帰るのはちょっと無理そう。僕が姉ちゃんのそばにいるよ。
ああ、周りを観察したところ他に危険はなさそうだった。私たちは先に戻ってるな。ゆっくり休んでくれ。日は沈んだらまた昇る。明日は必ずやってくるんだ。心の奥底に恐怖があっても前を向いて進んでればきっと明るい未来を迎えられる。
Oh, I see those thing. I think it was called Money 2 or something. I kind of want to do that real quick. It's quite near, right? Yep. Might as well I refill this. Oh, here. Wait, what is this? Okay, I'm kinda scared that I will trigger some quest actually. Oh, there's a lot. There's 2 over there. It probably gonna have something to do with that. With those. What do you call it? Graffiti over there. I'm gonna just mark it. Somewhere over here. Quest. Yeah, I have a bunch of these marked already. I think I have a few of them in the earlier location. Yeah, I have one here. Isn't there one over here? Yeah, this one. Yeah, there's a few of them. I really need to try and go back. Especially now that I'm quite running low on... What do you call it? 3 more gems. I think just want to double check real quick. I think I did single pull, so it should be like completely 0. Oh, actually there's 1. Why did I even do like another pull actually? That is weird. I guess I just want to like do some pulls, I guess. You know what, if that is the case, I might as well just do... Two and then 3. So that should bring her 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 more to make it like 5. The PT become 5. And then I think I might be, if I'm lucky enough, I might just have to do like multiple. The next one, oh, it's right over here. The last one. Oh, the warrior.
ああ、旅人とイアンサのおかげでな。
なるほど。どうしてエンジン様と最終決戦に向かうのが旅人なのか不思議に思ってたけど、そういうことね。
Oh, look at that little cuckoo
私たちには
sow.
できないことをやってのけてくれるみたい。
You know, I still don't understand what is people's issue with her design, because I really like Chaska design, to be honest. Where exactly?
こちったも元に戻ったってよ。
Wait, what? I didn't see the dialogue just now. Does he say that hasn't come back or has come back?
2人目も無事元に戻すことができたな。さすがは国を
I
ま
guess
た
he
い
said
で
that
活
has
躍
come
す
back.
る旅人。どんな問題でも解決策を見つけるなんてほんと頼もしい限りだぜ。
I'm surprised that we have still yet to see Chaska during this Archon quest actually.
それにあんたは周りの人に希望をもたらしてくれる。 旅人があなたに来てから勝利への現実味が増してきた気がするんだ。
You have a lot too.
そうだな。気球に釣られた台の上からおかしくなっちゃった選手たちをいっぱい見たときは正直足がすくんだけど、お前のおかげで落ち着いて解決策を見つけることができたんだ。だからイアンサもすごいと思うぞ。
ありがたく受け取っとくぞ、その褒め言葉。何事も最初の一歩は難しいってよく言うけど、その一歩が難しいのは複雑に考えすぎてなかなか足を踏み出せないってだけなんだ。無理に決まってるとか、やっぱやめとこうとかよく耳にするだろ。
Because he's a trainer.
目標を細かく
Yeah,
分割すれ
people
ば
say that all
最
the
初の一
time
歩だってそれほど難しくない
for
こと
like
に気づ
workout
く。
and stuff.
むしろこんなに簡単だったんだって思うことすらある。
True.
へえ、そうなのか。確かに
言わだろ。例えばパイモンがさ、ダイエットのために肉を断ってグリーンスムージーだけをたくさん飲めって言われたらどう思う？お肉が食べられない上に苦いグリーンスムージーを1日3食何ヶ
Is
月
that
も飲まなきゃい
be
けないのか。
an impression of her?
きっとそう思うだろ。
That's why Paimon was so against it.
ひひ。
ヒってなんだよ。
でも最初のうちはブレイズミートシチューの肉を2切れ減らして代わりにグリーンスムージーで栄養を補うことから始めればいい。いきなり苦行をする必要なんてないのさ。
お肉を2切れ減らすだけならオイラにもできそうな気がするぞ。でもそんなんで効果あるのか？
継続は力なりって言うだろ。一朝一夕で成し遂げられることなんてない。一歩一歩の積み重ねが大事だ。知ってるか？私のコメには
Power.
力って意味があるんだ。
Really?
名前からして
Power.
普通は背が高くて筋肉ムキムキの選手を想像しがちだけど、私はみんなが期待するような体格にはなれなかった。そのせいで疑いや失望の声もたくさん耳にしてきたぜ。
But you
たくまし
end
い
up
選手か
still
らした
end
ら
up supposed to be
なんで
one of the
私がコ
powerful
メを
and
受け継いだのか
person.
甚だ疑問だったろうしな。最初は私も戸惑ったよ。でも力の本質は問題を解決することにあるって気づいたんだ。屈強な体も強靭な精神もその手段の一つであって結果じゃない。だから壁にぶつかったら問題をいくつかのステップに分けるようにしてるんだ。不可能そうに見えてもまずは行動してみる。失敗したっていい。だって
Agree.
世の中順風満帆に行くことばかりじゃないからな。
Every failure you face is a chance for you to improve yourself.
な、ちょっとした経験則さ。役に立ってくれたら私も嬉しい。
Thank you for the advice then.
なるほどな。よし、明日からグリーンスムージーはなんで。おや、今日から行動開始だ。イアンサってすごいな。一緒にいるとなんだかオイラにもできそうって気がしてくるぜ。お前って周りの人にも力を分けられるのか？
大げさだって。そんな凄技できるわけないだろ。あんたたちに絶望を乗り越える力が備わってるからだと思うぞ。各国を旅してきて遭遇した困難の数はきっと私の比じゃないはずだ。でも2人は足を止めなかった。それが証さ。私も見習わないと。ってことでこれからもよろしくな。
よろしく。
大変だヤンさん、おことらの様子が変なんだ。
Is it the guy who we already helped?
落ち着け、すぐ行く。雑談している場合じゃなさそうだ。急いで向かおう。あと
No,
も
I
う
think
一踏ん張りだ。
Yeah, it's the last guy, right? The The one who is very aggressive.
飛ぶか行くぞ行け
おことらしっかりしろ。どうしたんだよ。気をしっかり持つんじゃ。わしらのことがわからなくなったのか。
Oh no.
どこもかしこもアビスの魔物で溢れてやがる。集落の隅々まで奴らで埋め尽くされるとはな。負けたのか。いや、今さらそんなこと考えても仕方ねえ。選手としてやるべきことはただ一つ、最後まで戦うのみ。
気をつけろ。完全に我を失ってる。おことら。
下がれ。
Subdue him.
話しかけても聞く耳を持ってくれないようだ。とりあえず抑えるぞ。手を貸してくれ。
Oop.
まさかオイラたちをアビスの魔物だと思ってるのか。おい、落ち着けって。オイラたちは敵じゃないぞ。
アビスめ、集落から出てけ。親父、おふくろ、エンジン様。
やめろおことら。このままじゃお前の体が持たん。
アビスの魔物め、家族を返せ。
おことらよく見ろ。お前の親父さんは目の前にいる。
出てけ。絶対許さねえ。
Bam. Oh wow, he blocked it with just his hand. What the fuck?
おい、大丈夫か。
わしのことは構うな。頼む。おことらんを傷つけんでくれ。悪いやつじゃないんだ。
心配すんな。私たちが何とかする。
とりあえず安心だぜ。でも次はどうするんだ。
Yep.
前の二人と違って全然話を聞いてもらえそうにないけど。
He's under Genjutsu right now. We need to dispel the Genjutsu.
オイラたちに向かってアビスの魔物って言ってたし。
And he sure knows how to
お
fight.
ことらん。
強い闘争心に支配されてるみたいだ。でもこのまま放置しとくわけにもいかないし、何か方法は。
If it is a matter of mental and spirit, I think Master of the Nightwind would be much more expert on the matter, right?
アビス侵食症候群
Oh, Captain.
500年経って再びそれを目にするとはな。
He does have some sort of experience with arts from Master of Nightwind, right?
この声は。
Captain.
同じ症状を見たことあるのか。
許容限界をはるかに超えるアビスの力に触れた時、大半の人は精神に不可逆的な損傷を負いかねない。損傷にはいくつかステージがある。幻覚症状がそれほどひどくない場合はまだ外界の変化を感じ取れるため、言葉や行動で正気に戻すことは可能だ。だが完全な精神錯乱に陥った場合、幻覚から抜け出せず薬で解決するしかなくなる。
Drought of Lucidity.
制限剤。
アビスの影響を取り除く精神薬だ。だが副作用も強い。不定期に訪れる頭痛に一生悩まされるなどな。故に重症者に限って服用させている。
Ah. But can you reduce those migraines with other medicine then? So meaning he have to take like 2 medicines.
彼は優秀な戦士だ。そう簡単に動揺せず、戦意も失わない。だからこそ、ひとたびアビスの影響で精神が暴走すれば、治療はより困難になる。
So the higher your will is, the higher the effects of the hallucination, I guess.
俺を信じるなら、この薬を飲ませてやるといい。
アビスめ、よくも襲いやがって。かかってこい。お前らが死ぬか、俺が死ぬか。
目を覚ましたぞ。急がないと。どうかおことらに薬を飲ませてくれぬか。あの子の目に映る世界では一人で辛い戦いをしておるに違いない。命がけで守ってきた仲間や家族は消え、周りは敵ばかり。必死に戦ってきた戦士にとってこれ以上の苦痛はなかろう。
魔物。何があったんだ。親父、なんでここに。さっきまで集落がアビスに襲われる夢を見てたような。
ああ、もう大丈夫じゃ。悪夢から覚めたからの。さあ、家に帰ろう。ゆっくり休むんだ。そうじゃ、まだ礼を言ってませんでしたな。
Ooh, this is
そちらの
interesting.
方はどうお呼びすれば。
Are we gonna get his real name?
する。いや、カ
Oops.
ピターノでいい。
息子を助けてくれてありがとうございます、カピターノさん。わしは無内。もしよければいつでもうちにやってくだされ。では我々はこれで。おことらん、
家までおぶってやるよ。旅人、また後でな。
That he is so cool. Captain hands few more dosage to regard so the remaining wounds can be cured.
これで一安心だな。
I gotta say though, I feel like I somewhat prefer to save up for him instead of miHoYo. Now that I see how I don't want to say subpar. It kind of looks like miHoYo is strong, but like I said, I already have like a bunch of on-field DPS pyro. I have Alucino, I have I think I might actually have C6 Dilu if I'm not mistaken. It's either C6 or C5. So High Constellation Dilu, and then I have Hu Tao as well. So quite a lot of pyro DPSs. I really want a sub DPS instead of a main DPS. So unless they decided to do something about her kit to make her a lot better for off-field DPS, then I'm kind of down. It's like you know how Raiden is. She's mostly going to be for off-field DPS for her elemental skill. But once she got her burst up, she does prefer to go on-field for those few seconds. If they can somehow make miHoYo to be some sort of similar style to Raiden Shogun, then I might be interested to pull for her. But if not, then I might actually skip and wait for another rerun. And I'm not even sure actually when would I want to pull for her. On the other side, Capitano is a cryo character, right? I feel like once he is up, I feel this is just my speculation. I feel like he's going to bring something back to the cryo element, because right now cryo is really subpar as opposed to other element. Animals still have those elemental shreds, so regardless of whether that character is good or not, you can still use Viridescence to as a elemental shred. Of course, Chaska is more towards main DPS and prefer to use an artifact that suits her. I think that is the case as well for Wanderer, if I'm not mistaken. And other than that, Animal is still doing fine. And Geo for the element itself is not strong, but there is like a lot of Geo character which have some sort of I would say interesting mechanics, I guess. That kind of buff them. So kind of like how Navia takes advantage of Crystallize and what do you call it? What was the name again? I forgot. Chiori basically is like a stronger version of Albedo, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But she does kind of prefer Geo character who has structure. So I would say either Zhongli or maybe some other, or maybe even use with Albedo together, to be honest. So two of field DPS at the same time. But yeah, other than that though, Geo is still doing fine as well because of how the mechanics of the newer character. Cryo, on the other hand, is the one that is lacking the most right now, I think, personally. And when was the last Cryo character? I can't remember. Not Chevrus. What was her name? Charlotte. Charlotte is the one, and I don't think her kit is like super impressive that much. And what do you call it? Rio Cecily is more on. Although he is cryo, but I would say that it is more along the lines of normal attack, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember that is the difference between Neuvillette and what we call him again, Rio Cecily, Risley, where Neuvillette use charge attack and Risley use normal attack. I think that was the difference. And Risley is more damage. His damage is more about normal attack, skills on normal attack. So it's not really because of the reaction. Similar to how, you know, even Chaska here and Neuvillette skills on charge attack. So it's not really related to the elements that much, I guess. And we haven't really gotten like something really new and interesting like with cryo element. So I'm hoping when Capitano arrives, he brings something new to the table for cryo element. I don't really care whether it is supposed to be like reaction with other stuff, not just like frozen, but it would be somewhat interesting if he's gonna be like really good with frozen as well. That would be somewhat interesting, like increase damage for frozen, or maybe the frozen gonna last longer, or maybe like the frozen cannot be shattered or something like that. I don't know, just something new to cryo element. I really hope that is going to happen when he is arrived. You saved the day as well.
礼はいい。協力者としての責務を果たしたまでだ。
Yeah, be right back real quick. I want to go to the toilet. Be right back. Back. Sorry about that. I made some coffee. Think nothing of it. I agree to offer.
それに
That's very noble.
この土地の状況は人事とは思えないからな。
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, you know. I understand that he's grateful for the people, but it's not like this is his homeland. But I guess in kind of way he has forged a lot of bond, and you know how like when people fought together, like for a very long time, they form like a very, at least for men, they will form like very close friendships. And I guess that kind of what happens to him, and that is why he kind of consider Natlan as kind of like his second home, I guess.
前にマービカのところでお前が言ってたこと覚えてるぞ。500年前隊員たちとナタに来てアビスと戦ったって。
ああ、ナタの地も守りたいと思っている。500年前、兵を連れてきた時、俺もお前たちと同じように異教人だった。そして、ナタの民がアビスに立ち向かって戦う壮絶な光景を目にした。未熟なところはあるにせよ、彼らは立派な戦士だ。同胞を守るために心の恐怖を乗り越え、命を賭して戦った。俺はカーン・ルイヤの栄光のために戦い、ナタの人々は自国のために戦っている。だがその敵は同じだ。故にナタを助けるために残ると決めた。俺はナタ人と共に最後まで戦った。ナタを離れた後、各地を転々としたが、この国を忘れたことは一度もない。俺がやり残したこともな。
Why don't you want to use your name from 500 years ago? I'm curious to know if we would be able to get it. Because to him it might be useless because it doesn't matter, I guess.
お前からしたら不思議だろうが、理由は単純だ。
Or maybe because he wants to forget the past.
その名は、俺の故郷の栄光を背負い、同時にナタの栄誉が込められたもの。だが俺は、兵士たちを故郷に連れ帰ることも、アビスの脅威をナタから完全に取り除くこともできなかった。
If he's not worth the name, he's not worth his name, I guess.
でもお前のせいじゃないだろ。アビスの奴らが想像よりも強かったせいで。
慰めは不要だ。元の顔を失った今、過去は歴史に封印されたままの方がいい。これからも自分なりのやり方でナタを助けるつもりだ。
He is such a chat, bro. Yeah, like I said, I really want to get him instead of Mavuika now that I've seen Mavuika's kid. Now in his case though, I don't really think it matters that much to me. Although I do hope, like I said, I do hope his kid will be really good. I think I really wouldn't care whether if his kid is really good or not. I just want him as a character because I really like him a lot as a character, which is surprising because I mean we have our fair share of like, I don't want to say good, but someone who is like not completely evil from the Harbinger. We kind of have that with Tartaglia, to be honest. It's not like he's like completely deranged or whatsoever. I mean, first and foremost, he's a battle junkie, so he's like to have a fight and all that. And while he does do some shady stuff, he is somewhat honorable as well, in the sense that he does prefer to fight people head on. Kind of like what happened with us, I guess, when we fought him. And then you have some of those Fatoi who's like very evil, like Signora, and then you have what do you call it? The Dottore, and then I still consider Scaramouche as evil, regardless of whether he has got his redemption arc. It doesn't change the fact that he did a lot of evil. He did kill a lot of people, actually, if you guys don't remember. And so I would say that he is still considered as evil. And then you have Arlecchino, who turns out to be like on the gray area, who's like, she's willing to do evil, but she does have like good motives. So, and then now we have like someone who is surprisingly like overly positive for a Fatui Harbinger, which is kind of cool. And considering the fact that he's number 1 as well, that makes it a lot more cooler, to be honest.
制限剤もそのためか？
Hey, what was the dialogue again? Let me see. You need not confirm. I'm no longer who I left the event, so I will continue to have Natlan in my all. Okay.
へえ、お前が薬を作れるなんてな。昔医者だったのか？
I don't think so. I think more like in a way as a soldier, like making something, a medicine to cure stuff related to battle.
制限剤は俺ではなくグスレットが開発したものだ。
Gusred.
兵士から厚い信頼を集めていた軍医で副官である彼を俺も買っていた。
Ah, is that the person that took over Ororon?
当時も今と似たような状況が起きていたな。果てなく続くアビスとの戦いで兵士たちの精神は傷つき、
Oh
味方
wow,
同士で
that is
殺し合
bad.
う悲劇を生んだ。一日も早く治療薬を作るためグスレットは自らの体で実験を行い、
Dang.
ついに制限剤の開発に成功した。実にあいつらしい生き様だ。生死を度外視し、いかなる代償をも惜しまない自分の命もな。今に至ってもなお、この薬が人の役に立っていることを彼も喜ぶだろう。アビスはこの地に計り知れない災いをもたらした。
I
一
wonder
日も早く
why.
戦いが終わることを切に願っている。
I wonder why Mavuika doesn't offer him to help her as well, considering how powerful he is. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. That sounds rather familiar.
他人の生死など度外視し、仲間を見捨ててでも勝利を
So
手に
it
入れ
is
れば
him.
それでいいのです。きっとこの瞬間のために私はここに戻ったのでしょう。どうか目標を成し遂げてください、長官。
The soul that possessed Ororon was Gusred, isn't it?
思ったより勘が鋭いようだな。だが伏せておいた方が都合のいいこともある。協力関係を結んだとはいえ、目的が完全に一致するわけではないからな。
なんだよ、もったいぶって。何か隠してるんじゃないよな。
お前たちとの信頼関係を壊すつもりはない。グスレッドのことに言及したくないのはあくまで個人的な理由からだ。お前たちも見てきた通り、ナタは喫緊の危機を乗り越えたとはいえ、この地に根付く魂はまだ安寧を得られていない。俺が言えるのはこれぐらいだ。
Soul of this land. Oh, that's the pyramid, the desert.
そのために力を注ぎたいと思っている。
そこまで言われたらしょうがないな。信じ
もし他にも疑問があれば答えよう。
Why does it feel like the end of an Archon quest where we have the Q&A?
質問でもいいのか？仮面をかぶった状態でどうやってご飯を食べるのか気になるけど。
What the heck?
お前は何か聞きたいことはあるか？
Actually, there is something I want to
死
know.
の失勢の力を使った以上、ナタは代償として死を払わなければならない。そしてそれに釣り合うのはマービカ様の死だけなの。対戦を経て ナタの最大の脅威が解消されそうになった今も死は微動だにしていない。
He knows about it, right? Because he talked with the what was the name of the thing? Master of Night Kingdom, something like that. Could the captain know something about ruler of death? I might not get this opportunity. I should ask him.
神の庭には花と雑草が生えているが、
Garden
雑草は
cultivated
土の
by
中
gods.
の栄養を奪ってしまう。
Flowers and wheat grow side by side.
雑草に罰を与えることにした。
When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the garden intervenes to inhibit their growth. Garden cultivated by the gods, flower and weeds.
俺は個人の物差しで善悪を判断したりしないが、彼女が俺と俺の同胞に苦痛を与えたのは紛れもない事実だ。お前たちには分かりにくいかもな。もっと分かりやすく見せよう。
Oh wait, he's gonna show his face? The curse of humanity. I don't know what I expected, but this is...
死の失勢は死の形を自由に定義できるだけでなく、不死を与えることもできる。彼女が持つ力はそれ自体が一種のルールだ。
Dang it!
その比類なき力を前にしたとき、
We got debated! Dang
絶
it! I
望に
wanna
陥
see!
るのも無理からぬこと。だが変えられぬ運命などないと信じている。逆らえない死や完璧なルールなど存在しない。最後を迎えるその瞬間まで、俺たちは全力で抗わねばならないのだ。
おーい、旅人パイモン。おっと悪い、邪魔しちゃったか。おことらんを送った後、辺りを見て回ってたらかがり木の民の伝達師に会ってな。あんたたちを探してたぞ。
Kinich?
なんかあったのか？
米作りが次のステップに入ったらしい。
Oh!
シロネンが清少の旅寄り、つまり前回あんたたちに渡した収集装置の進捗をチェックしたいんだってさ。
Oh, I might want to take a look at it actually.
私含めて何人かに声をかけてるみたいだ。後で一緒に聖火競技場に向かおう。
米作りはお前にとって重要なことだろう。当然優先すべきだ。ここで別れるとしよう。順調に行くことを願っている。では。
He's so cool.
本当に謎だよな、あの人。でも初めて会った時の威圧感はあんまり感じなくなった。私たちを仲間だって思うようになったのかな。
That's hard to say actually because he seems to have something going on with the deal with the master of the Night Kingdom.
さあ、聖火競技場に行こう。シロネンたちをあまり待たせるのも悪いしな。
Alright.
会長のやつ、結局目的については明かさなかったな。そういえばあいつのあの感じ、最近会った誰かと雰囲気が似てる気がするぞ。あ、わかった、ヤガミと似てるんだ。ヤガミもあいつもなんかすごく疲れてるって感じがするんだよな。寿命が長くて何百年も生きるのってやっぱりかなり疲れることなのかな。
Doesn't seem to be the case for the traveler though. Double it, dang. I feel like I'm being trolled. Oops. So we gotta go to the stadium. Okay, so yeah, I want to see how's my progress. I don't think there's like any progress at all. ever since the last time. Where this one, right? Programs, yep. Let's see. Yep, it's still lacking a lot. I'm gonna guess like hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This one kinda represent Paimon for some reason. Oh, we actually got like BD. Oh, so this is for Master of Nightwind. Utabiti. Oh, this is Kachina, surprisingly. So we didn't get, or maybe it's because I haven't done Zilonen. This one is, yeah, I think this is Paimon. Kind of looks like it. Malipo. This is Kinich. Umoja. This is what do you call her? What was the name again? Dang it. I'm forgetful already. Mualani. So I'm still missing. Obviously, Sitlali is going to be on the next one. Kyonggozi. This is for Mavuika, right? If I'm not mistaken. And this one for little guy. Yep, I think so. So if we are including all of the Natlan character that we have so far, so obviously Kinich, Mualani. I'm gonna guess one of these is gonna become Auron. I think it's because for the Archon quest, he got basically story for him on the Archon quest for Act 4 and even Act 3, I guess. Kachina obviously during the earlier Archon quest. So maybe one of these one is going to become Zilonen. And maybe this one is Chaska. And then we have, who else? Okay, let's try and count. Zilonen, Chaska. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Zilonen, Chaska. That is 2, so we still have 5. Obviously, Sitlali also have an ancient name. That is 3, so 4 more to go. Yansan. So there's 3 more left, which I'm not sure what it's going to be though. It's hard to say. Because for now, it kind of seems like it is related to ancient name. Let's go ahead and go to the stadium. Is it at the... I want to go here. Is that... Where's the... here? Oh wait, it's up there actually. I see Auroron, Sitlali. Basically all of the warrior, I guess, including Kachina. There's Molani as well. Yeah, basically each of the tribe representative. Minus Yansan. I guess it's because Yansan is coming with us. As usual.
こいつのことは気にするな。俺らもさっき来たとこだ。
Alright, so
それにカチーナとムアラにもみんな来てたのか。やっほー。そろそろ私たちが恋しくなってたんじゃない？
meh, not so
ジャ
much.
ーシーとビスケットを持ってきたんだ。もちろん恋しかったぞ。あとチビ流ビスケットもな。じゃあ遠慮なくいただくぜ。
ここは暑いし、これ以上待たされたら外を散歩でもしようと思ってたところよ。
外も暑いけどな。来る途中大丈夫だったか？
pretty smooth,
正
I guess.
直こんな来てくれると思ってなかったよ。
Oh, Yansan is here as well. So basically all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Chaska is missing.
うちの予想じゃ声をかけたうちの3分の1が集まれば上々だったからさ。
Why do you need them?
他の人があんたをどう見てどんな期待を寄せてるか、そういう情報があるとコメを作るときに役立つんだよね。清少の旅寄りはいつも持ち歩いてるっしょ。ちょっと見せて。進捗は悪くないね。人数も十分だし始めよっか。
すまない、遅くなった。
チャスカも来てくれたんだ。でも遅刻するなんて珍しいね。
魔物を片付けていたらつい深追いしてしまってな。さっき集落に寄ったんだが、家欲の集いを手伝ってくれたと聞いた。礼を言う。
Nah.
私にはお礼なんかいいからな。あんたが手を貸してくれてなかったら北条の国の被害はもっとひどかったはずだ。それにうちの集落は人手が足りてたし、手伝いに行くのは当然だろ。
We're just doing our part, and we're glad everything worked out.
ほらほら、そういうのは後にして。みんな揃ったし始めるよ。
Is it going to be like something similar with what they did with
やって
Mavuika?
もらうことは至ってシンプル。旅人と経験してきたことを清少の旅寄りの前で話してもらうだけ。その内容は記録されてコメの一部になる。質問ある人。
Ah.
大丈夫。
よし、じゃあまずは
Why not include Mavuika as well?
ちょっとタンマ、さっきの話覚えてる？
忘れるところだった。旅人パイッチ、終わるまで外してもらっていい？
Ah, that is weird.
なんでだよ。オイラたちも聞きたいぞ。
みんなが本当に思ってることを集めるには本人はいない方が都合いいんだよね。ほら、あんたがここにいると恥ずかしくてもごもごしちゃう人もいるでしょ。そういうのよくあるじゃん。
確かに。オイラも金欠の時はうまいもんが食べたいってなかなか言えなくて、他の理由を考えたりするな。
Paimon, I don't think that's the same.
じゃあ清少の旅寄りをここに置いて外で待ってればいいんだ
Wait,
な。
is it gonna be gone from our inventory?
まあそう長くはかからないと思うから。
シロネンの言ってたことはもっともだったけど、あの反応を見る限りきっとシトラリの提案だったんだろうな。余計気になってきた。
She wants to spy,
どんな話をするん
dang.
だろうな。もうすぐコメができるのか。おいらまでワクワクしてきたぞ。
I don't think we're gonna get it here
もう
because
結構経ってるよな。
they didn't reveal anything about Pyro Traveler, and I'm pretty sure that is like something for the next version. We've been traveling together for even
そう
longer.
だな。おいらも清少の旅寄りに何か話したくなってきたぜ。
You know, one thing that I really hope that happens with I'm not really sure whether miHoYo is going to do this. I really hope they did something similar with Star Rail, where you change your when you change your path, you have like different artifact that is equipped to it as well. So I really hope that is somewhere along the line miHoYo will do something similar, because it's kind of annoying when you use the Traveler. I mean, it's not like we're gonna use the Traveler that much anyway, because considering how subpar his kit is, aside from Dendro. But let's just say that he is actually good, that and there are people that use him and want to change element. But then when you change element, you kind of have to change your artifact as well, because there's like a new best in slot artifact for each of those elements. So having to do it manually is kind of like it's really troublesome. I guess that could be the reason why people want artifact loadout. But honestly though, other than those reasons, I don't really see any benefits to loadout like I've explained previously.
だったら今がチャンスだよ。
シロナ、もう終わったのか？
とりあえずね。でもなんか足りない気がしてさ。パイッチは旅人と一番付き合いの長い仲間なわけだし、やっぱその評価は欠かせないと思わない？
ノタ人じゃなくてもいいのか？
もちろん。旅人の最高の仲間って言ったらパイッチを置いて他にいないからね。それこそ大鳥にぴったりっしょ。ってことでごめん、ちょっとパイッチ借りてくね。すぐ終わるから。
Despite your assurance, quite a lot of time passed. That took longer than I expected.
パイッチがいろいろ話してくれてさ、八神様が最後まで話を聞けるか心配しちゃったよ。
だって国を6つも一緒に旅してきたんだぞ。仕方
とりあえず清少の旅寄りを返しとく。これからもナタを冒険するときは持ち歩いといて。米を作る準備が整ったらまた持ってきてもらうから。
I wanna see whether we got like
そ
some
の時
new
にな
stuff.
ったら未だかつてない米を作ってあげる。この終わりのない戦いに終止符を打つために、あんたの力に、そしてナタの力になってくれるはずだよ。
Oh wow! So it is actually pretty short. I did expect the interlude to be quite short, but not this short. But then again, I guess it's better than to have like a complete filler for like a few hours. So yeah, that kind of seems like a very good enough, I would say.
米を鋳造する準備ができたら、しばらく清少の旅寄りを預からせてもらうから、もし記録しておきたい冒険があったらそれまでに済ませといて。すべてうまくいきますように。はあ、うちまで緊張してきた。
Okay, it's still pretty early because we are only like two and a half hour into the stream, so I guess I might be done to do something else. But let's go ahead and see whether there's anything new. Oh, we got something there. One. Only one? That's interesting. Uezu, filled with strength and power. Oh, this is for Yansan. I'm gonna guess once I did Zilonen and Chaska, I would probably get another two. So you know, the interesting thing here is Kachina is the one over here instead of, because it seems to be like, I feel like it makes more sense for the hero to be here, unless later on Kachina's ancient name will move to somewhere else and will be replaced by Zilonen, and then the last one obviously should be Chaska. I feel like that is the most sense here, because it kind of seems like there's 7, 1 is for Paimon, and the remaining 6 is for the 6 heroes from each tribe. And I think the only reason why Kachina is over here is because I haven't done Zilonen's story quest yet. So maybe once I'm done with that, it will change to here. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be any specific symbol. This is like a filler symbol, same with all of them. So that might be the case. Once I'm done with Zilonen, it might move to somewhere else. But I think what I'm interested in doing more is actually Chaska's story quest. Simply because I'm still within the duration to get the rewards. I'm not gonna do it during this stream, but I think what I'm down to do is actually to do Act 1 and Act 2 for the tribal quest. So meaning on the next stream, which I will do for Chaska's story quest, we might just go straight ahead to Act 3. You know what? I might be down to do it tomorrow, to be honest. So I think without further ado, let's just go ahead and do Act 1 and Act 2. Usually, based on what we've done for all the other tribe so far, you know, I might be down to do Act 1 and Act 2 for children or echoes as well. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. So we just clear the earlier stuff and then leave the Act 3 for a specific stream. I'm gonna save Zilonen's story quest after Chaska banner is finished. So meaning I don't have any more reason to grind, I guess. So I don't really have to do anything that much. So let's go ahead and start. I think this one is... Oh wow.
なんだこの音。あっちの橋の方からか？
Okay, I've triggered this thing like quite a couple of times, but the thing is, it was always during the time where I was like grinding, so basically I didn't turn on the audio. So this is the first time that I heard it actually. That's kind of cool. Do I have anything? I need 3 more. Oh, I got 1, so I need 2 more then. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh, I got 1 wish. Then I can do the last one. Sacrificial sword, great sword. You know, it's been a while since I kinda oh, I don't think I can do because I don't have much. I don't have Mora though. Would I be able to do so? This is sacrificial with save. Oh, there is. I got a couple copy of sacrificial. Did I not have R5 yet? Oh, I have one. Okay, never mind. Let me see. Is there... Oh, 2,000. Oh, I got 70,000. I think I can probably max out my Auroron's talent actually, but I kind of want to do this one first. Sacrificial bow. Interesting. This one needs 2 as well, just the right amount that I have. Oh, there is another one as well. But I'm gonna leave that last one. What else? This one is... Okay, so this is gonna be R3, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Dang, I have a lot of these spear to be honest. But Favonius lance is not as good as the other Favonius series though, because the energy recharge is not as much. It is around 30, I believe. Let me check real quick. Yep, 30% as opposed to the other sacrificial, which is 60. Do I have weak save? No. Sacrificial greatsword. Oh, just the right amount actually. The third the third sacrificial greatsword. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one. Loot. See, the thing is, I have a lot of them. Ooh, Favonius sword. That is useful. Do I have a copy? Let me double check real quick. Do I have a Favonius sword that is half refined? And Unfortunately, no. So this is basically a new copy, I guess. Flute, I don't really use it. Lion's Roar is only for, yeah, Pyro and Electro. Who is a Pyro sword user aside from Bennett? I'm trying to recall actually. Yeah, I don't think the other one needs my attention that much. Let me go ahead and level up Auron's skill +1. Ah, dang, I'm lacking like only a little bit.
方向を見失った時は高いところに行ってみるといい。
Yep. What's wrong?
なんで急に泣き出したんだ。なだめに言ってやった方が良くないか。万が一バカなことでもしたら。
It must be because her own Kukusao died during the Abyss fight.
やめた方がいい。
Oh, Cheska is here as well. Oh, this is interesting. I did not expect the first act to be
火
related
翼の
to
集いの戦士は誇り高く、人のいないところでしか己の弱さをさらけ出さない。たとえ未来の出力者であろうとな。
Wingless.
ジャスカじゃないか。
会えて嬉しいよ、旅人パイモン。だが挨拶はちょっと遠くに行ってからにしよう。コリユールに見つからないようにな。
コリユールってあそこの橋にいる女の子のことか。放っておいて本当にいいのかよ。もしあいつが思い詰めて。
安心しろ。賊親のアルパさんが私をここに使わせたのはそれを防ぐためだ。もしもまあいくら落ち込んでいるとはいえ、コリユールも空を目指していた戦士だ。そんなに脆くはないだろう。
What do you mean aim for the sky?
火翼の集いにはエリート飛行部隊があるんだ。
Kukusao
彼らは
Rider.
伏竜に乗って
Oh,
空を駆け回る。
basically Dragon Rider.
ただ空かける騎士になるにはかなり高度な技術がいるし、伏竜に認めてもらう必要もある。試練に合格する者はほんの一握りだ。
You know, there's like about more than a decade ago, I think. I forgot what year was it. Was it like somewhere around 2000, 2007 or 6, something like that? There was one movie, which supposed to be like a franchise about a dragon rider, which is, to me, it's really cool, and it's kind of sad that the movie doesn't really turn out well, and it would have been a really cool movie because the first movie is kind of like a setting up, and if the movie has done well, it would have probably continued on into another sequel, which would have been really cool actually. I forgot what it was called actually, but basically it's like the typical, you know, you have human, elves and all that, but then you have some sort of special human where they have like some sort of bond with dragons. I believe they are called Dragon Rider or something, if I'm not mistaken, and they are the only person who can use magic, if I'm not mistaken, Dragon Rider. So that was the idea of the movie was really good, but I guess the storytelling was not really good, and that is probably why the movie doesn't really do well. And it would have been like I said, it would have been cool if that movie can continue, to be honest, but it is what it is.
コリユールは先日の飛行試練のために何年も準備していたんだが失敗に終わった。だからあれほど悲しんでいるんだろう。
And when you mention going wingless, what does that mean?
幾度も飛行試練に落ち、伏竜に認めてもらえなかった者は 最終的にやる気を失い、空への憧れをも手放す。そして二度と挑戦さえしなくなる。そういうものを出力者と呼ぶんだ。
それで最後には部族からも追放されるのか？
ん？そんなはずがないだろう。貴重な戦士だぞ。ククリュウは自身の一枚一枚の羽を大切にし、部族はそこに属する一人一人の民を大切に思う。特にあの戦いがあってからは、若い戦士の一人一人に私たちの未来が託されている。ククリュウは皆飛べるようになる前は崖から落ちてしまうものだ。かつての出力者もいつか再び闘志が燃え上がるかもしれない。それまで静かに見守るのが私の今の役目だ。
そうか。早く元気になるといいな。
しかし彼女の口笛はやはり自信なさげだな。こんな音じゃククリュウは呼んでも来てくれない。
Whistling?
ああ、火翼の集いでは口笛や角笛を使って竜の仲間を呼ぶ。
So that's
コ
the
リウールも
reason
ク
for
クリ
the
ュウを呼ん
horn
でも
earlier.
う一度飛んでみようとしたんだろう。しかしククリュウは火翼の集いの戦士たちよりも誇り高い。あんな自信のない音じゃ竜の心には響かない。試練に合格できなかった上、ククリュウを呼ぶことさえできないとなると、さらに自信を砕かれてしまうだろう。本当に出力者になってしまうのも時間の問題だ。
なんとかしてあいつを助けられないのか？
気持ちはありがたいが、あいつ飛行技術は悪くないんだ。ただもう一度羽ばたくためにはコリウール自身が心の壁を乗り越えないといけない。私は戻って張り込みを続ける。あいつが本当にバカなことをしでかさないようにな。この件が片付いたら火翼の集いを案内するよ。
あいつやっぱり諦めてないんだ。チャスカはコリユール自身で乗り越えなきゃって言ってたけど、このままじゃ何の解決にもならないよな。
Don't tell me we're gonna indwell and try to pretend like we are a Kukusaw instead.
偶然でもいいからククリュウがあいつの目の前に飛んでいってくれれば自信を取り戻せるんだろうけど。
Actually, that sounds like a plan. Dang. Indwell a Kukusaw to get close to... Okay. Perform and then talk to Collier. Excuse me.
死ぬまで認めてもらえないと思ったよ。本当にありがとう。
The side helmet lifted. Now wait till she's not looking and fly out of
ハ
here.
ロー、飛行訓練に付き合ってくれない？
Oh no.
私反省したの。この前の失敗はきっとカーブの時のスピードが足りなかったんだと思う。だから振り子旋回とか反転倒を中心にたくさん練習すれば。
Yikes, those sounds complicated. I'm out of my depth. This is too dangerous.
落葉効果とスネーキングも試してみたい。
Crikey, I've never even carried a passenger let alone while doing all that. I need to get out of here.
あれ？この音、もしかして他の誰かもククリュウを呼んでるの？
Now's my chance. With the whistle providing perfect cover.
これで元気になってくれたかな。早く橋の方に戻って様子を見に行こうぜ。
I feel like it's gone. it's gonna backfire if there's anything. This one, right? Oh, I see Jessica.
チャスカさん、さっきククリュウを呼べたの。私に答えてくれたんだ。でも他にも誰かが近くで呼んでたから乗る暇もなく飛んでいっちゃった。
それはタイミングが悪かったな。でも1回呼べたなら2回目もある。このまま頑張り続ければきっと試練に合格できると思うぞ。
すぐに諦めなくてよかったよ。
おうチャスカ、コリユールはどうだ？
あれ、あなたたちはどうして私の名前を知ってるの？
この2人は友人の
Paimon
旅
at
人
it
とパイモン
again.
だ。この前お前のことを話したんだ。部族にポテンシャルのある若者がいるとな。
じゃああなたが例の旅人さんなの？ポテンシャルだなんて。私は出力者になっちゃうとこだったのにポテンシャルなんて。でも初めて会ったはずなのになんだかど
Uh-oh.
こかで会ったことがあるような。
なら聖火競技場で見たんじゃないか。彼はナタ中を旅してるからどこで会っていてもおかしくない。
そう？
Yeah, that must be it.
コリユール、ジャスカ。ずいぶん探したわよ。ここにいたのね。
アルパさん、どうしてここに？
飛行試練がもうすぐ再始動するから君に知らせに来たのよ。
再始動？なんで急に？しかも賊親直々に。
恥ずかしい話だけどね。この間の試練、開始前に会場の検査がしっかりできていなかったのよ。それで実力を発揮できなかった人が多くて。だから終わった後に点検してみたら会場にかなりの問題があったことが発覚したの。試練の結果にも
And
少なからず影響していたと思う。
what are the
これは
issues?
私たちのミスだと認めざるを得ないわ。償いになるとは思えないけど、謝罪も兼ねてできるだけ早くみんなに飛行試練の再始動を知らせようと思ってね。
そんなことが。
ジャスカ、このお二人は旅人とパイモンかしら。
オイラたちのこと知ってるのか？
情報収集は戦士の基本よ。
Hmm.
ましてお二人は中でもかなりの有名人なのよ。ずっと家族の集いに招待しておもてなししたいと思っていたのよね。
おもてなし？
Of course, you think about food only.
もちろんよ。家族の集いでは強い戦士が尊敬されるの。君たちを招待できるのならどんなに豪華な場を用意してもいいくらいよ。この間の大戦にもし君たちがいなかったら、アビスによる災害はきっとはるかにひどい被害を生んでいたと思うわ。部族を代表してお二人に感謝を捧げたいの。
強い戦士にオイラも入れてくれたのか？アルパっていい人だな。
ええ、もちろん。飛行技術で言えばあなたほどすごい人はうちの部族でも稀だわ。
That's a good
家
point.
族の集いの人たちっていい人たちばっかりだな。絶対行くぜ。
Last time was just a flying visit. We never got to check the place out properly. Wait, what? What was it?
ただ残念だけど、今は試練の再始動を他の人たちにも知らせに行かないと。次世代を担う彼らの未来に関わることだから、少しの時間も無駄にできないわ。
アルパさん、私も一緒に行く。私もみんなに早くこのことを知ってもらいたい。
あら、それじゃあチャスカ、お二人のおもてなしをお願いしてもいいかしら。もちろんだ。じゃあ後で黒曜石のトーテムポールの下で落ち合いましょう。行くわよ、コリユール。
Alpha and Curly fly away, riding a Kukusar.
もう遠くへ行ったな。さて、担当直入に聞こう。さっきコリユールの笛に応じたククリュウのことだが、 あれはお前の計画か？
Huh? What are you saying? I don't understand. Surely that's not us. We don't have that kind of power, right?
私は小さい頃からククリュウと共に暮らしていたからな。あの竜が飛んできた時、どうも違和感があった。動きや気配にはお前の影さえ感じた。だからお前が何か仕込んだんじゃないかと思ったんだ。
Dang, it's alright to us.
コリウールが乗りたいと言い出した時、ククリュウは困惑していたようにも見えた。だから笛を吹いて離れる機会を作ってやったんだ。
Well, that is actually us.
その表情からすると役に立ったみたいだな。安心しろ。強者は手の内をたやすく見せないものだ。だからこれ以上は問い詰めないし、勝手に推測して言いふらしたりもしない。
You know, that is something that I've been wondering as well. Why does the traveler have the power to indwell to Saurians? I don't think that question have been answered yet, right?
それにお前なら、たとえ常人とは違う能力を持っていても、きっと正しいところで使ってくれる。
Technically, I deceived Foiler. Does that count as for good?
コリウールに足りないものはテクニックではなく自信だ。お前はあいつの中にある矛盾という対立を調停してくれた。たとえお前がやらなくても、私も母さんに一芝居打ってもらおうかと考えていた。その方がコリウールにバレた時、ややこしくなってただろう。
Well, luckily no harm was done in the end.
ところでこの後時間はあるか？一緒に火力の集いを見て回ろう。
Sure, I guess. Oh, it's still ongoing, surprisingly. Because normally Act 1 and Act 2 is really short. So, where are we going? Oh, that is pretty far actually. So I'm just gonna teleport. Here?
よーく見てろ。くらえ。
喧嘩か？取りなした方がいいんじゃないのか？
Nah, they're just training.
いや、心配しなくていい。普段通り訓練をしているだけだ。
訓練？あんなにちっちゃい子がか？
火翼の集いは戦士の部族だからな。遠い昔はナタ全土を巡回して守る役割を担っていた精鋭部隊でもあった。
We were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrol and defending all of Natlan. I mean, it kind of makes sense considering the fact that they are the one who can cover the most area because they have flying companions compared to the other clans.
状況は多少変わったが、武芸を重んじる習慣は変わってない。
あれ、ジャスカ姉ちゃん、戻って。ジャスカお姉ちゃん。
Oopsie.
訓練に付き合ってよ。
タイミングが悪かったな。今は旅人とパイモンを案内してやらないといけないんだ。また今度な。
旅人パイモン。あの伝説の戦士と伝説の飛行の達人。
Flying expert.
伝説の。そうそう。
すげえや。ククリュウに乗らなくても飛べるなんて。ジャスカ姉ちゃんだって自分の力でずっとは飛べないんじゃないか？
Dang.
ねえねえ、
Bro.
旅人のお兄ちゃん、剣術を教えてくれない？
旅人のお兄ちゃん、うちの火山ケーキを食べてね。
Volcano cake? What the heck?
こちらは大切なお客人だ。後で族親のアルパさんにも会いに行くんだから、お前たちコーティミ、自分にない才能を羨む前に、まずは自分の技術を一生懸命鍛えなさい。カパック、剣術に入る前にまずは基礎を固めなさい。今日の素振りは終わったのか？それからヤトラン、隙を見ては自分の家の商品を進めまくるのはやめなさい。
はーい。
Dang, she's like a mom herself.
すまない。お前たちの名前を聞いて興奮してしまったようだ。どうか気にしないでくれ。これはヤトランが無理やり押し付けてきた火山ケーキ。お詫びだそうだ。
いい香りだな。お前も食べるか？
It does smell pretty good. Tastes nice too.
気に入ってくれたならよかった。ヤトランもきっと喜ぶ。
そういえばあいつらと親しげだったよな。おいらてっきりお前はもっとその
Aloof.
って感じなのかと思ってたぞ。
ここ？そうか。確かにそういう時期もあった。火翼の集いの一員になったばかりの頃かな。
Ah.
だが調停者は高慢になってはいけない。さもなくば手を出さなくても解決できたはずの問題に手を出さざるを得なくなってしまう。
Resolve by force, meaning beating both parties into submission.
そういうことだ。ただ他の選択肢がある限り、私はできるだけそれを避けている。かつて私にこんなことを言ってくれた人がいた。武力で成し遂げた和解は数日もすれば崩れる。会話と心で解決することこそ双方にとって良いことなのだと。
Wise word.
時には双方が強大な武力を持っているという事実が話し合いの前提ともなるがな。
確かにな。おーい、チャスカお姉ちゃん。
クスコおじさんがジャスカ姉ちゃんが帰ってきたって聞いて捕まえに向かってるよ。
ん？そうか。教えてくれてありがとう。旅人、パイモン。私は先に失礼する。後であそこのトーテンポールの下で会おう。あそこは目立つから道案内はいらないだろう。
お前逃げるつもりなのか？
Nope, she just have important stuff. Priorities.
対立を調停する最善の方法は対立が起きるのを避けることだ。
さすがジャスカ姉さん、逃げる時もかっこいい。
Running with some cool dang.
詳しいことは後で話すから、お前たちもうまくかわしてくれ。すまない。
Dang. Turn it with Chaska by splitting up. Wait, what?
Hmm. 金髪の異邦人
Chaska,
に
oh,
白
so
い
this
飛行
is the
物。
guy.
君たちは旅人とパイモンか。チャスカは君たちと一緒に帰ってきたと聞いたんだが、どうやらまた逃げられたようだな。
お前は誰だ？
誰ってチャスカの養父だ。
Oh, her father. I
3ヶ
see.
月に1回はアビスの影響が強くなってないか検査する。チャスカとはそういう約束なんだ。それなのに今年だけでもう3回も約束を破られてるんだぞ。3回
This condition.
あの子は幼い頃にアビスの力に侵食されて捨てられたんだ。幸い野良のククリュウが彼女を拾って世話をしてくれていたおかげで生き延びられた。
They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their
そ
own.
の後見回り中の騎士たちがチャスカを見つけ火翼の集いに連れてきたというわけだ。あの頃のチャスカはまさに野獣だったぞ。
How old was she when they found her? She must have like spent a lot of time with the Kukusa
少し
then.
でも目を離せば人と戦い、部族からもよく脱走し、人よりも竜に親しみを持っていた。もはや人の形をした竜だ。
それがチャスカが言ってた孤高の時期なのか？
Sounds like there was more going on than just being aloof.
だがその後気づいたんだ。アビスに侵食された経験がチャスカの心に闘争の種を埋め込んでしまったのだとな。それで制御できるよう手伝った。まあ手伝うと言ってもチャスカ次第ではあったがな。今のあいつはようやく人のようになってくれた。
そんなに心配しなくてもいいんじゃないか？チャスカは落ち着いてるし、きっと家族に心配をかけたくないから健康診断を避けてるんだろ？
それはもちろん分かっている。アビスの影響が強まっているならあいつ自身も警戒するだろうし、 こんな風にないがしろにすることはないだろう。
Then what's that to worry
だ
about?
が検査を重ねるごとにアビスの力は落ち着いてきているのに、あの子は全く落ち着く様子がない。いつも傷が増えていたりあざができていたりするんだ。あの子は私たちの知らないところで危ないことをしているに違いない。だから検査からも毎回逃げ回っているんだ。
なるほど。確かにあいつらしいな。
今まではクイクが見張ってくれていたんだが、あいつは
Mm,
もうチャスカにまで何かあったらと思うと、特にクイクがいなくなってからあいつはますます大胆になっている。まるで何かを償おうとしているかのように。
it kind of seems like she's been like hunting a lot more monsters. Almost kind of like she wants to put her mind onto something else rather than have to face the truth that her sister is dead.
聞き入れてくれるかどうかはともかく、もしあの子に会うことがあれば君たちからも言っておいてくれないか。本当に検査が嫌ならそれでも構わんが、危険なことはもうやめてほしいんだ。
Oh, and she heard that. Kusuko rambles on about Chaska and QQ. You patiently listen until the bitter end.
いつの間にか結構時間が経っちゃったな。そろそろチャスカを探しに行こうぜ。北のトーテムポールのところにいるんだよな。
Let me double check again. Yep, this is still at 1. Totem pole. Oh, the... Is it gonna trigger a cutscene? Because I want to see the... Guns and wings. Night before, try a wingless one off. So is it like a different one? Wingless one off. This might be the last one, guns and wings. So maybe I am doing it right, I guess. Because I thought the Act 1 and Act 2 usually it's not really related that much, like super duper closely to the character that is associated with the quest. And that is why I'm kind of down to do the tribal quest, but it kind of seems like it heavily is related to Chaska, so I kind of want to leave that for her, for a specific stream for her story quest. But at the same time, I kind of want to finish the tribal quest as well for Act 1. So I'm just gonna go along with it for a little bit and we'll see how it goes. Sorry to keep you waiting.
大丈夫だ。父さんがいろいろ話しかけてきたんだろ。どんな話をされた？
That you used to run away from home nearly every day, and then nearly half of your peers got beaten up by as a kid.
ああ、あの頃は確かにちょっと衝動的だったな。
ちょっとかよ。
Little.
君を家族の集いに連れ帰ってクスコの家に預けたこともまるで昨日のことみたいね。まさかあの野良娘が部族最強の戦士になるなんて誰も思わなかったでしょうね。
お前がチャスカを連れ帰ってきたのか？
当時アルパさんはすでにベテランの黒竜騎士だった。空中をパトロールしていた時に私を見つけ、黒竜の母さんのことも見つけてくれた。母さんもあの頃人間社会に戻って暮らしてみるべきだと思っていたようだった。だがあの頃の私は物分かりが悪くてな、いろんな人と揉め事を起こしていた。
Basically, she's, yeah, like they said, feral. Does she even know how to speak at all?
でも
At that
今や
time?
ナタで最も朝廷に長けた人になったわね。時間が経つのって早いわ。 私がいつか空さえ飛べなくなったら、火翼の集いと飛行隊は君に頼むから。
私の性格を知ってるだろ。配置を考えたり指揮したりするよりも一人で戦闘を飛ぶ方が私の性に合っている。
Oh, look at the moon. I never actually saw the moon move. Watch it move actually.
だからもう何年か踏ん張ってくれ。コリウールたちが大人になるまで待てばいい。
まったく。
あれ、お前たちの部族って一番強い人が先頭に立つみたいなスタイルじゃないのか？
確かに火翼の集いは強さを重んじるが、強さとは必ずしも武力を指すわけじゃない。
1対1でやり合うならエリート飛行隊どころかそこらにいる部族の戦士でも簡単に私を倒せるでしょうね。
Really? I had you down as an elite warrior like
あ
Chaska.
ら、がっかりさせちゃったかしら。昔は確かに武闘派の戦士だったわ。でも当時は世間知らずで、実力を証明するために怪人の都のオシカナタへ冒険しに行ってね。収穫がなかったどころか大怪我を負ったわ。なんとか命拾いしたけど、それからは強さとは無縁になった。
体に大ダメージを負ってもなお経験と意志で飛行隊を指揮する賊親になれたのは強さの表れだと思うけど。
まあこの話はこのくらいにしておきましょう。旅人パイモン、心ばかりだけど遠慮なくどうぞ。
ひひ、その言葉を待ってたぜ。
Didn't you just got yourself on a whole bunch of volcano kicks?
お菓子は別腹だぞ。飛べた飛べた。
気に入ったなら火翼の集いにもうしばらくいてもいいのよ。アルパさん、急ぎの要件です。
What's wrong?
あら、なんだ、私も行った方がいいか。
その部族の外から来た商人の一行が商談をしに来たみたい。
Merchant.
よりによってこんな時に。部族の出力者たちへの連絡も飛行試練会場の検査もまだ終わってないのに。
What a busy schedule. Guess that comes with being an elder, huh?
部族の事務仕事は私に任せてくれ。昔とは違うんだからあんまり無茶するな。
じゃあオイラたちもチャスカと一緒にアルパを手伝おうぜ。美味しいものをたくさんごちそうしてもらっちゃったしな。
We're not here for a free
みん
lunch.
なありがとう。まだ連絡できていない出力者たちはみんなチャスカの知り合いよ。フィシカは今バルーンシューティングの管理人よ。ワスカールは十中八九サウリアンシャッフルにまだ夢中になっているんじゃないか
Eyes
しら。
on Federal
それ
Price.
からジュナーは相変わらず飛行場から怪人の都を眺めているわ。彼らのことは君に任せるから。
I guess that's what we need to do. Talk to all three of them. Hopefully that's the last step for this act. Target balloon challenge.
ピシカ、考え直す気はないのか？
ありがとう族長。でも今の生活も悪くないんだ。
ピシカ、飛行試練が再始動するぞ。ん？ムトタもいたのか。
ああ、賊親に言われてきたのか。ちょうど今ピシカとその件について話していた。部族の今の状況はお前も知っているだろう。経験豊富な戦士であるお前がいつまでもここに留まっているというのは。
族長、一体何年前の話だよ。俺は随分前に出力者になったんだ。腕なんてとっくに衰えてるさ。部族から必要とされれば必ず力を貸す。だがもう一度飛行試練に参加するなんてそこまですることはない。長い時を経て俺も諦めがついた。誰もが賊親みたいな根性を持っているわけじゃない。出力者から脱却して再び空へ飛び立つのは簡単なことじゃないんだ。でも 別にそんな偉大な人物になる必要なんてないだろ。たとえククリュウに認められなくたって俺は熱気球に乗って空に飛べる。毎日俺の熱気球をいじって乗客たちの反応や表情を見て、それだけで満足なんだ。
好きなことを見つけるのは飛行試練をクリアするよりも難しいかもしれない。悪いことだとは思ってないんだ。
そうか、分かった。無理強いはしないでおく。
I just feel like it doesn't hurt to try. It's just one trial, right? And if he still doesn't, and if he still fail, then he just can move on.
そ
I
この
don't get
君たち
why
も時
he's
間があったら
being,
ここの熱気球に乗ってみてくれよな。
but it is his
空
choice,
を一
right?
周すればきっと俺の気持ちもわかると思う。
I'm a little busy at the moment, but next time for sure.
おう、試したくなったらいつでも来てくれ。
This is one of those trial, right? Interesting that it doesn't mark on the on the map.
飛行試練。今さら何の意味がある。何度試してもククリュウは俺みたいな遊びほうけているやつを認めてはくれないだろ。
ワスカール、ククリュウはそんなことでお前を拒絶したりしない。
なら他の理由があったってことだろ。闘志もなければ才能もない。みんながみんなジャスカみたいに生まれつき才能を持ってるわけじゃねえんだ。お前らも俺のところで時間を無駄遣いする必要はない。現実が見えてない奴らのところにでも行きな。俺はなそんな時間があったらサウリアンシャッフルでもプレイした方がマシだ。
Is that like a gambling game?
出力者にはこういう感じの人もいるのか。
彼もかつては闘志を燃やしていた戦士の一人だった。だがそれだけではククリュウに認めてもらうことはできない。
ククリュウってそんなに厳しいのか。バルーンシューティングにもサウリアンシャッフルにも適当そうな竜はいっぱいいたぞ。
人と楽しく遊ぶのと人の命を背負って空を飛ぶのでは全く違う。実力不足のものを乗せれば危険にさらされるのは人だけじゃない。ククリュウの方だって機種のミスで危険な目に遭う可能性がある。
True, especially since they are flying. One mistake and both of you fall, and that's gonna be
だ
fatal.
からたとえ出力者の心を傷つけると分かっていても拒絶すべき時は拒絶する。それが私たちとククリュウの共通認識なんだ。
Last one.
風が立つぞ。
Looking at Archon Natlan.
ジュナン、また推しかなたを見てるのか。
ジャスカ、どうしたの？
飛行試練を再始動するんだ。もう一回やってみないか。
出力者の定義を忘れたの？私たちは何度も失敗して再挑戦すらやめたから出力者って言われてるのよ。
I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt for another try, right?
続親は毎回飽きずに知らせに来るけど、それで何が変わるっていうの？受からない人はやっぱり受からないのよ。
今回は会場が大幅に改修されるから前よりスムーズに飛べるはずだ。コリユールもまた挑戦してみると言っていた。
いや、やっぱりいいや。本当に飛行隊に入る資格のある人はこの程度の違いに影響されたりしないもの。どんなところでも思った通りに飛べる。
あなたや族親のようにね。
飛行試練のことだけど。あれ、チョスカさんと旅人さん？じゃあジュナンも試練の再開のこと聞いた？私と一緒に訓練しに行こうよ。
Will that motivate her?
私は参加しないから。
なんで？ずっとアルパさんに憧れてたんでしょ？アルパさんも怪我のせいで出力者になって何年も外をふらついてた。それでも最終的にはやる気を取り戻したじゃない？
私にはそんな根性ない。それに挑戦すればまた族親の前で失敗するかもしれない。
はあ、まだそんなことで悩んでるの？じゃあ私を指導しに行くってことでどう？
その私
もじもじしてないで、何か言いたいことがあるなら空で話そうよ。
Yeah. Sometimes we just need a little bit of push from someone.
ちょっと待って、ゆっくり走ってよ。私
おお、こんな風に人を励ますこともできるんだな。
Yeah, Junan unwittingly choose the hard way.
あの二人は幼い頃からの親友だからな。ジュナンの心の葛藤をどうにかしてやるにはコリユールが一番適任だ。お前に助けられたコリユールが今や他の人を励ましている。衝突や対立は一つ一つ連鎖していくというが、反対のこともあるんだな。
Well, that was a bit unexpected for a character to be heavily involved.
次は
飛行試練場だ。ここからそう遠くない。
Okay, so surprisingly, like I said, the Act 1 and it kind of seems like Act 2 is going to be the same as well, is heavily related to a character for the tribe, which doesn't really happen that much. I mean, we kind of have a little bit of interaction with Kinich during his tribal quest, and I don't remember for Mwalani. Maybe there is a little bit, but it's only minimal, and even the quest itself is pretty short as well. So this is kind of surprising for Act 1 to be a bit longer. So with that in mind, I kind of want to leave the other two act for her own specific stream, and I'm kind of thinking of doing it tomorrow if I'm feeling up for it, but I'm not really sure yet. But whatever the case, I think I really want to do it by this week, because I think I kind of want to prioritize doing her tribe first before moving on to Master of Nightwind. This week I have actually did Master of Nightwind for the bounties. Yeah, as you can see, I've already done for this week. So I did the one for Master of Nightwind, but I think starting next week I kind of want to make Flower Feather Clan as a priority first. So yeah, somewhere along this week I'm gonna do the tribal quest, finish off the tribal quest for this tribe. And you know what, maybe I'm somewhat down to do the ones for Children of Echoes as well. We'll see how it goes. I'll have to wait like until maybe next Sunday to see whether I'm down for it, because like I said, I am kind of want to focus on getting Primo Gems, farming for Primo Gems, just to try and get her C2. I really hope I'm able to do so. I'm quite confident I can get up to 80 pulls, which means getting a 5-star, but it's just a matter of winning the 50-50 or not. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, like I said, I'm quite confident because thinking back to how it goes with Cloran, and that's also the part with Raiden Shogun as well when I was trying to get her C2. So I really think I would be able to get her to get enough pull for at least one 5-star. And I really hope that is enough to get her C2 though. I've been losing 3 times straight 50-50, so surely there must be something, right? I heard that the capturing radiance have something to do with that. Like if you continuously after accumulating like losing 50-50 for quite a bit, then the chances of capturing radiance to appear increases. So I really hope that I might get either winning the 50-50 or for a capturing radiance to appear on the next one. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this stream. Like I said, that was a fairly short Archon quest, and it was kind of sad that we were not able to actually saw Capitano's face and able to learn his name as well. I wonder how significant those two information is going to be. His face and his name is going to be for a future update. But regardless, so at the very least, I finished the main stuff, one of the main stuff. So the only remaining core stuff for Natlan that I want to do on stream is Chaska's tribal quest as well as Zelonen's tribal quest. As for the tribal quest, I'm thinking of waiting for version 5.3 special programs in order to do the tribal quest for Master of Lightning. But then again though, it does give the points, right? So but it is gonna take like a bit of time to max out the reputation as well. Reputation is 4. You know what? Okay, I might actually be able to delay the tribal quest for Master of Nightwind until like the version 5.3 special program. I think that will be like the best case scenario, because we watched this special program for 5.3, and then after that special program finish, I can go ahead and continue to do the tribal quest Act 1 and Act 2 for Master of Nightwind. But whatever the case, I think I'm gonna try my best to finish at least tribal quest for Cloud Feather Clan. And that's also the fact that I need to do the world quest as well. But world quest is something that I did on off stream by myself usually, so I'm probably gonna try and do that. I have to search for the location though. I'm not really sure myself where is the location for the quest. Maybe it's this one. Maybe this one is related to Flower Feather Clan. Yeah, maybe I'll try and do that. That's also the fact that I want to do this one as well. Those are kind of like the priority for this week that I want to do. I want to do the world quest for Flower Feather Clan, and then world quest for this one, and I think I want to do world quest for Oscar Natlan as well. Yep. So I think that is pretty much about it. Although, like I said, that was a very simple Archon quest. Like I said, it kind of reminds me a lot with Act 1 for Inazuma, where you get some information of those 3 people who suffered from their vision being taken away. And this reminds me a lot of that situation actually, but I guess you could say that it's not we just like those situations, we kind of learn a little bit about the situation as well. So we kind of learn that trauma from the past can be resurfaced because of the abyss, and obviously there are some abyss related sickness that has always been there. That's kind of cool. Oh, squirrel, a flying squirrel. You know what? There is also something else. Auroran have that one friend, right? Who is supposedly to be who I think it's going to be a playable character, and you know what? I didn't realize it during the Archon quest. So during that time where Auroron was being possessed, and he have those kind of like internal dialogue with some characters, including Silali. So there's one instance where he's talking to that one particular guy in his home, who is the vet, right? If I'm not mistaken. And apparently there's like apparently when I watch other people's playthrough, I just noticed that there is actually some sort of graffiti that was there on the wall of his home, I think, that kind of looks like a person, and I'm guessing that is kind of like a portrayal of some sort of what his character looks like. So kind of makes me interested to see what that character is going to be. I'm gonna guess it's going to be a Kavi situation. Maybe he'll make an appearance on the final Archon quest, and then he will be released some later version, maybe. That's gonna be my guess. But for now, I don't think there's, like I said, I don't think there's anything much for this version. So it's pretty much almost like a filler version in a way. So, but I'm interested to, but in a way that kind of works well for my situation where I would have a lot more time, since I don't have to like focus on the story and all that. So I will have a lot more times to clear the map and all that. Hopefully I will be able to get C2 Chaska. I really hoping for that, because that is going to improve her a lot in terms of clearing S, because it's going to make her attack AoE, I believe. And that is what I'm looking forward to the most. And of course, that is also like I said, going to make her to be viable in using 2 elements only. But whatever it is, that is going to be it for this stream. Thank you for tuning in. I kind of want to do the next stream tomorrow, but we'll have to see as well. There's also the fact that maybe I might be down to maximize my character a little bit before I do the next stream, just so that I could showcase a little bit more. I'm thinking of just right off the bat, I just want to level up my Auroron to 60/70, and then the talent to 6. Basically 9, because I have the constellation. So yeah. And oh, we have the money actually. Nice. So that's only remaining 2 level left. So now I can level up, but I don't think I would have enough money. Yep, as I expected. 170. I think I would probably have enough money tomorrow. Yep. Right, so I guess that is going to be it for this then. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel. And I guess I'll see you guys next time then. Bye bye. Good night, everyone.